We're 12.
12.
That's what I can say.
All right, welcome back to Descent into Avernus, guys. Last time we continued through the scab. We collected a bunch of goodies from a hag's home. We stopped the diggers from freeing Croek Toek.
Just barely.
Just barely. We went exploring and discovered a mound of bones, two different groups of gnolls and vrocks, this weird pig wing demon guy, and then we also
Don't be mean.
we discovered the doors that go into the actual Bleeding Citadel itself. Well, that's the hope anyway. And then the last thing we did was we defeated some bug demons in order to free a barb devil who is our temporary ally or permanent ally, Alazub. So let's see. I know that while we were fighting them, it was pretty harsh because they kept making us go down due to the beating of their wings and the air pressure, and people kept passing out. And
we were pretty sure we were going to die in that fight. I'm going to be real.
At one point, like, almost everybody was down, and I'm like, in my head, I thought, no one's tried waking anybody up. Nobody's tried.
Yeah, neither Juniper nor Bachram were super into the idea of waking anyone else up.
They were even like, our action economy means that we need to attack. Someone else can wake them up. And I'm like, what?
There is no one else, bro. What?
Let's see here. I think as we rejoin our characters, we have Souffle, Helen, and Juniper both swoon, and Sachi, all swoon due to the battle, due to the pressure and the headaches and the migraines and all this shit from the battle that kept causing people to pass out. They pass out an additional time. So they are not good.
This is a medical concern.
But you guys can communicate with the tank, because you guys have a communication thing. You have a sending stone. We discussed that. So Jukes shows up and escorts them back to the tank, and then Jukes comes back, and so they're not here, but Jukes is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. Yes. So what caused what's going on? Are we this guy cool?
This is Alazub. I would not say he is cool necessarily, but he's not immediately trying to kill us. So honestly, it's a pretty big improvement from the majority of moving creatures in here.
All right. Well, with three friends down, having an ally would be good.
Agreed. We have something of a problem moving down. We found the entrance to the actual citadel itself. Though the problem is all the creatures around it. So how do we want to go about doing this? Do we want to funnel the rocks and gnolls through the upper tunnel to pick them off one at a time? Do we want to attempt to make a mad dash to the door itself and hope that by the time they bring their forces to bear, we are able to force our way inside? Does anyone in the group have any opinion?
Yeah, Jukes doesn't have an opinion, so Jukes will be quiet on this.
Yeah, no, Jukes is the NPC, that's fine.
Yeah, no, I was telling the party in case the party was, because at first it was a conversation between Jukes and Azra, so I was just letting the party know that Jukes is going to be quiet now.
Well, the safest way to go about it would probably be to work our way from S11 all the way there. However, if we were feeling a bit riskier, the Mad Dash plan is on the table, and with my channel divinities, I could keep popping that thing to try to terrorize them.
The main concern is that we do not know how long the ritual will take to open the door. Lulu, I don't suppose this happens to be a memory that you have conveniently recalled?
Yeah, the door opens instantly, as long as you have a good person who can touch it, and it should work just fine.
That's actually very encouraging.
Yeah. I also remind the party, because of the nature of the way the map goes, S14 is on both sides of the map. So there are four different ways to get to S14.
So we could go down from where we are to pop back up over here. And go that way.
Oh no, that one just where you're pointing right now just also goes back around.
Oh no, you're right. You'd have to go
up to S9. Yes.
Up.
100%. And then you guys had mentioned the scary thing or whatever. So if you guys wanted to put something like over here to make these guys move left, yeah.
Like some kind of lure or something? I don't suppose Jukes has any illusions he can throw up?
I mean, I could straight up brainwash him if you want me to. But yeah,
Could you command all four of them reliably?
Let me look. Let me think. Upcasting Gios just changes the duration. Command is one additional creature for second, one additional creature for third. So I could do 3 creatures at third. Oh wow, no, I can go up to 6th level. Yeah, I could definitely do all 4 with command.
And just command them to flee or something?
I also have Charm Person or Charm Monster. Can you do additional things there? Yeah, I could also do Charm Monster. What?
I also have a 3rd level command available on my end.
Okay. So
Only one though.
So yeah, command, Charm Monster.
Avernus and Souffle, do you have any resources that would be useful for either getting these creatures to flee or blocking their way to us in some way?
No. If I'm being honest, I thought that we were gonna. I wasn't really here for last week's thingy because I got a bit busy.
This is true.
But Eris would have assumed that we were gonna use the devil to or the demon.
Devil.
Barb devil.
Yes.
To as bait to get them to leave the area.
Alice Zoob would be like, I don't know if a bait would be the best the best option there.
They would be very interested to get you back.
Yeah, but like that doesn't seem like a 50-50 deal. Like what's it? That's just 100% you, 0% me.
I don't think Eris would have telepathically told him that. I think she would have just told Azra.
Oh, that's a good point. I forgot, because you guys are having this conversation vertically, but Eris's part is not verbal. Yes.
Yeah.
My bad. Also, I think I just said vertically instead of verbally.
You did, but we got the gist of it.
Speaking of vertical, it's not like we're asking him to actually go down in the chamber. All we really need is for him to be up here and get the attention of the big guy.
Oh, I thought you were suggesting like him being like literally in the pit. Okay.
Well, he doesn't have a method of flight, does he?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. Then yeah, it would be him up at the top of the tunnel, trying to get their attention, and then we can pop off like commands and channel divinities and whatnot on the off chance that they, look back to see us.
But, okay, here's a question.
Yes.
What if he didn't have to do that, but we only had them to believe he was there? I have Silent Image as a spell.
The problem with Silent Image is that they probably wouldn't notice him that high up. I guess you could put him in the pit then if it's a silent image. But then they'd realize it was an image. But if you put it high up, where near S9, they wouldn't know to look there because he doesn't make noises because he's a silent image. Unless you put the real. Sorry, I'm saying too much as Juke, so I will stop.
Well, the issue with silent image is range, right? Because if we're coming in from the from the right-hand side over here, we would want to make sure that whatever distraction we had was on the left-hand side here to get their attention away from us. And correct me if I'm wrong, Marcus, but I believe the silent image has a 60-foot range.
Mm-hmm.
Now that being said, Souffle can fly. So Souffle might be able to get above the actual door itself to cast the silent image, like clinging to the wall somewhere over here. If y'all are seeing my arrow.
Mm-hmm.
That is a good point.
However, we would need some way to get their attention to that silent image. Because again, silent.
Well, let me think. Okay, silent image is a concentration spell. Would I also be able? And this is assuming that when we're doing this, we're not in initiative. Would I also be able to cast a minor illusion for like sound?
Yeah, rules based, you could definitely cast one, then wait 6 seconds, then cast the other. 100%.
Okay.
Honestly, we've had worse ideas than this.
I have a question.
Yes.
You guys, I know, Azra, you have something that basically makes you comprehend languages and also speak them fluently?
I can understand them. I cannot speak them.
Oh. Okay. I mean,
What?
I was gonna say, we do have that teleport from the thingy, from the spellbook that we have, one of the newest ones. We have teleport, and I was gonna suggest that maybe I could have something that allows me to speak their language, which is Abyssal, I believe. But I don't think we have anything like that, because I could alter self and make myself look like the black guy, the black shadowy guy that we killed.
Does anybody have tongues? I think tongues is the spell that lets you
I think
speak
Juice
languages.
does.
He would have access to it. I don't think he has it.
Oh, okay. I thought I recalled seeing it on the spell list.
Let's see.
Wait.
Tongues.
And that's not anything we have in any of our spell books either.
Yeah, because, Gray, just for your knowledge, that would be what you would be looking for, because called Comprehend Languages lets you understand it. Tongues lets you speak it.
Well, sort of yes, sort of no.
Oh, no?
Tongues lets anyone understand what you are saying.
Oh, okay.
You're not speaking infernal, you're intelligible to people who
For
speak
the
infernal.
purpose of, like, covert ops, would they hear it as Abyssal or Infernal or whatever? Like, would they...
I don't know what Tongues says about that, I'm not sure.
Huh. Does anybody in the party speak Abyssal now?
I speak Abyssal and Infernal.
Okay.
Do you have the ability to, like, throw your voice? Or, like, do you have, like, prestidigitation or something?
I mean, I have thaumaturgy. That's about the closest I can get.
Oh, that's, I think, what I was thinking of. Not prestidigitation. I think I was thinking about thaumaturgy.
But it's only a 30-foot range is the problem, because it's cantress.
Yeah.
Can you teach me how to say, oh, I found it this way in Abyssal? And, like, I just, like, lead them to it?
I would allow that. You would do a check, basically. So he would do a check to teach you. I'd have to think about what that would be. And then you would do a check to learn it. And if you both pass, then yay.
And then your plan is to teleport into the Citadel itself?
No, my plan is to, we're trying to get them to get out of the way, right? We're trying to move them away from the pit from S14.
Yeah,
That's
we need
correct.
them away from that door.
Basically, I would think that I would come down to S11 looking like the shadowy guy, and I'd be like, I found it this way, master, or something. Like I would learn how to say that, and then it would just be me repeating that over and over again as I'm flying away, and they'd obviously follow me if they believe
So
me.
the problem is that S11 isn't the concern here.
Oh, what's the concern?
S14 is the
S14.
concern.
The big guy in
Oh.
S14 is we need them to go left, or I guess right, but most likely left.
Okay. I see.
Because the idea, Gray, would be we're gonna come from here. I'll do the shift click thingy. We would be coming from this way, and then we want to make them run to the left because then we would be coming in from over here.
Okay. That makes sense.
So your idea of learning Abyssal or something would technically, like, if you were to say, I'm just going to modify your idea, which to make it like as an example, if you were to say hide up here, and then put and then the illusion were cast on the same side of the room as you, then you speak the words, and then you would just fly down to the door. So like something like that could maybe work, because I know that's what you were aiming. The idea of like your voice plus the image was like, I don't know.
I thought we were trying to get the things away from everything, like away from the door, and like S11, S13, and S14.
Oh.
It's really just S14 that we're worried about because we should be able to get into the door and through it before the creatures in S's 11 and 13.
Now, from a video game standpoint, if like Gray was thinking, well, we want to go to every room, then yeah, we would want to clear out S11, S13 in order to like check them off, but you guys
do not have those resources.
Yeah, you're just looking for S14.
Yeah, at this point we're running so low. Now I'm fine because we have reason to believe that once we get into the Citadel itself, excuse me, we can actually take a rest and like fully recuperate because nothing else will be able to get to us in there.
It'll be a hard fight out, but we'll have everything back.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah, makes sense. Then I have Hold Monster, which I think would help. And we could also Seeming, if anything.
Do you have enough slots for Hold Monster?
Yes, I only have one more 5th level.
Gotcha.
And even at that, I could also just use, I would need to sacrifice basically the rest of my spell slots so I can get one more 5th level.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That might not be a bad, like, fallback. Because I have an option that could shut down the big guy if need be. My channel divinity can force someone into a state of frightened, and if they're a fiend, they have disadvantage under saving throw against it. So disadvantage saving throw DC 17 is nothing to sneeze at.
That would be a good opening.
But the other three, that's the problem. But if we could do that to them, and then Bakram and Juice could attempt a command to get rid of them, and failing that, we get Hold Monsters, anything that Souffle might have thrown down on them. We might be able just to force our way in. Like if we just brute force this whole thing.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Are there any objections to just whole hog, full on brute force?
I guess if it's the last resort, then yeah.
Elazoo would just be like, what's my part in all this, in this plan?
If you
Moving
can,
as many debuffs as possible.
if you can get, do you have any sort of magical resource available?
No, I throw spines and barbs at people.
What's the range on those barbs? Is it, say, within 100 feet?
Oh, I can throw fireballs. So there's that.
Fireball isn't the spell, or isn't a spear?
No, I just hurl spheres of flames.
Okay. But still good.
The range on... That's weird. Apparently, barb devils don't shoot their barbs. That's spine devils that shoot their spines. Barb devils do not shoot their barbs. So he would go, yeah, so my fire, that can go... Where is it? What's the... Oh, okay, right there. 150 feet. Right down there.
Beautiful. I honestly, at that point, if you get up to this cliff right here, above and to the west of the door, and you get their attention first with your fireballs, and then you just get out of here.
Yeah, it would take them time to get up to your position, and by then you could already be at the exit.
And we give them a moment to start moving towards you, and then we go in for the blitzkrieg off of the east cliff.
You might not even... If they're busy chasing me, and they want me, Blood War and all that, then...
Blood War and all that.
Maybe your parts aren't even necessary. You can just get in the door.
This would be ideal. I would like to have the plans B, C, and D ready just in case.
Hope for the best, prepare for the worst.
Hey, if I get out of here sooner rather than later, that's all fine by me.
And you do remember the other part of our deal, yes?
I don't tell nobodies I saw yous.
Precisely. I think we have a plan.
Okay.
Are there any objections to this plan as it stands?
It sounds the soundest so far. That's great English.
Yeah, I think so. It's not great, but Lord knows we've had worse.
Oh, hey!
I've survived dumber situations in other games. I'm sure we'll be fine.
I know I mentioned the Horrowman thing earlier. I just thought of something, though. You got Gorgoth in there?
How do you know that name?
Me and Gorgoth, we go way back. Gorgoth says... Gorgoth is like... Is that Alazub out there? Is that, Azra, I don't really see. You know, I got,
Oh, God, they're acquainted.
How... You go way back. How exactly do you know Golgoth?
We served some time in the infantry together, you know, just combats in arms and all that.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but it was my understanding that Golgoth was some degree of archfiend.
Oh yeah, he had to work his way up there, you know, so before that...
Whereas you have simply stayed an infantryman.
You don't have to put it like that. But yeah,
I apologize
I guess if you want to put a fine point on it, I guess my career stagnated a bit. But at least I ain't in no shield.
You know what? You have it right there. You aren't in a shield. It does seem to me that you are winning. Golgoth, yes, this is Alazub.
Oh, you
He's taunting you.
Tell him that I eat souls all the time, and you feed me souls, and that...
Golgoth says he's actually doing very good in this shield. He's very cool, and he's having a good time.
Really good middle management position. He just gets to sit back and reap the rewards.
Tell him that I still have, fuck, what's her name?
Meg Thuda.
Yeah, tell him I still got Meg Thuda working for me, and she's still signing deals and stuff, and yeah.
I will not. Alazub, let us get moving. Time is of the essence.
Alazub punches your shield, and then he moves on. He punches you, then he goes, no offense meant to you, of course, but, you know, just, I felt I had to do it to him.
Oh, by all means.
Okay. He punches the shield again.
Yes, I understand. It is cathartic, is it not?
Oh, so you let him punch me, you don't let me toss him like a frisbee? Alright.
I actually introduced him to Meg Thuda, so it's like, he's shoving that, you know, it's like, you know, yeah.
Azra's in the weird position where he's like, sure that at some point he is gonna have to kill Meg Thuda. He just doesn't know when. Alright, kids. Let's get a move on.
Can I have a quick athletics check from everybody going down This here.
I would like to give the help action to people, and I'll go down last myself.
Say, you know what? That sounds like a good idea. I'll help others before myself.
Someone has to be the advanced god, Buckram.
Wait a minute. I'm the only person because the other two can fly.
Oh yeah,
Alright,
yeah. It's literally just you two. I guess and
It
Juice.
is literally just us and Juice, isn't
Yes,
it?
yes, it is.
It literally is. Alright, well,
Okay, well, here, take a help action.
thank God, that was a 6.
Oh, your first one was a 17, so you're fine. Does Juice need to make the check as well?
Yes.
Cool, I'm giving him the help action.
Alright. 15, yes.
Cool.
You know what? I
Down.
should have just ignored the check and used the body as a cushion.
It's an exoskeleton. It is not cushy.
No, but it'll soften the blow to my armor. Bug go crunch. Oh, right. Got it.
Oh, we are going to have to climb back up here. Okay. I
Please
don't
give.
suppose we remembered to leave a rope here, did we?
Specifically, Juniper said that she was collecting all the rope before you left, and then she was using Harrowman to place and to place new rope. So we would just have to have Souffle or Eris fly up and plant new rope. That's all.
Would you please?
No. Yeah. Okay.
I just been tossing the thing.
Eris says no and then does it anyway.
Give me those athletics checks again,
Yeah.
gang. It's gonna be athletics like a lot until we get back over on course. So yeah.
What? I'm gonna go ahead and guidance myself and then give Juice and Bachram the help action.
I'm gonna shake the rope to negate that whole action.
It's a good thing Juice got the help action because he got a nat 1.
What? Eris, no! Eris?
Nat 20. Oh
There you
my God.
go. If anybody fails, Bachram catches them.
Cool deal.
Alrighty.
24.
With godly physique goes he.
Alazub does like an Iron Man thing where he produces flame out of his left and right hand at the same time to project himself up in the air. I can only do this like 10 feet at a time, but it's still pretty cool.
That's monstrous. I'm going to kill him.
If we're lucky, the demons will do it for us.
Alright.
Is this car still here?
Yeah, Arcturus, we left it here, yeah.
Is it a real thing? Like, is it a living thing?
It's a boat?
So it's a construct. It's a vehicle that has a celestial spirit within itself.
Okay.
So Azra can communicate with it, and it responds to his commands. But like, it's still a fucking boat.
Okay.
So Azra will look down at poor Arcturus and say, "I apologize, friend. I believe that as of right now, I shall have to dismiss you."
Hey man, it's all good, man. Just hopefully you have good luck in this place, and let me know if you need me in the future, bro.
Arcturus, you are blessedly chill in a world that is increasingly unchill.
Was Gray or Eris gonna say something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask. If I pet it, is it gonna like wag its tail or something? Like, is this like a dog?
You can pet it. I do not know if he experiences tactile sensation, but by all means.
Eris is going to pet the boat.
What part?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna say you pet like the hood of the boat, like the front, the prow, I think it's called.
Prow.
Yeah.
The bow.
Is bow or prow?
Prow.
Prow. Okay. Yeah. And so then the prow, the boat leans forward like into your touch, and you notice as it's little, like it doesn't have like a it has a rudder on the back, and the rudder shakes like a tail.
Okay, I don't like that. You can dismiss it now. I thought it was just gonna be a boat. I didn't want to.
I can't say that I am a huge fan of that either. Farewell, Arcturus, my friend.
Yeah,
We will meet again.
if more of
where
your
the light is brighter.
if more of your friends want to pet me, that's cool too. Bye.
I will keep that in mind never. Alright, come on, kids.
Give me some athletics.
Oh, yeah. Again, help action for Valkyrie and Jeeves guidance myself.
Don't need it. Woo!
Stop getting that 20s. We need those for later. Stop it.
That's what this is. That's what this is about. It's not about the athletics check. It's about making people burn through their good or bad rolls.
Hey, I already burned through all my bad rolls in the beginning. It's nothing but good luck from here on out. Knock on wood.
All right. So based on the plans, I guess this is where we part ways, guys.
Wait to the count of 60, and then begin blasting them.
All right.
And honestly, Amazu, thank you for your assistance.
Deal's a deal.
It is indeed.
Is he evil? Do I know him to be evil?
He is a full-on devil.
He's a full devil, so like he's definitely attempted genocide at least once.
And when we talked to him, he didn't tell us, but he kind of hinted at the fact that he was working for Zariel.
I see. Okay. I would think that Eris would just comment to Azra, like, in another life, if he was a human, I would smash. But not this. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. In another life.
I want you to know, Eris, that might be the greatest amount of restraint I have ever heard you express. That you would only smash if you were mortal. So, I'm proud of you.
Yeah, but Belle's still on the table for me. Like, it's not. I don't discriminate. I'm not,
Yeah, Bella's 100% eviler than he is.
I know, and that's what makes it better. I'm sorry. No,
so if Alizoub was eviler.
Oh, buddy, you just know that Belle's a freak.
Yeah, exactly.
You just know that man's is a freak.
Alizoub like whispers to Jukes. He's like, "Can I kiss that owl lady?" No, I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna move on.
And Jukes is like, buddy, I can't stop you.
Jukes plays Cupid. He goes over to Eris and he's like, hey, Eris, I think Alizoub, I think the devil guy wants to kiss you.
Hey, Jukes, I think I'm gonna throw the fuck up.
Wow.
I could give him pellet, but
I'll
not like.
I'll let him down easy.
Oh my god, I'm gonna just go up to him a pellet saying, no thank you, I'm okay. Like,
wow.
it's like a note written.
Eris hasn't spat out a pellet in a long time.
Yeah, because she doesn't have anything to spit out anymore. Like, I used to have money in my gut, now I have nothing. It's so sad.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, all the things.
I feel like the new players haven't really experienced Eris' sheer chaos.
Alright, and then we do our climb.
Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Why don't skip out on leg day?
I think because this is kind of a hill, and it's not, I don't know. I don't know that you could fully walk down this, so I think I will do one last athletics as we go down this.
This is fairly nasty.
Yeah.
This is really steep. I think Azra's gonna let down some rope and hold on to it at the top. But I don't think he sees like a real. No, I'll leave a rope here because it's a very high chance that we. Not very high, but there's a non-zero chance that we are gonna have to book it.
I would think that we're just gonna be mountain climbing downwards, and Eris could fly behind someone and the people and just help them.
Yes, Eris and Souffle could definitely give the help action to our climbers. Yes.
Yeah.
I shall do.
This is harder than other places, and I'm realizing maybe I should help right now.
Thank you, Eris.
Last time,
Souffle, this is quite selfless.
I don't like it.
Well, now you made it bad, Azra.
Don't praise me for being a good human being.
You are not a. None of us are human beings.
For being a good mortal. How about that?
There we go.
Humanoid would be the word, Eris.
I find that
that-
somewhat reductive towards
I mean, that wouldn't
non-human.
even apply to me.
You are, in fact, a full fairy. Cool. Do I have a check with advantage as well, or just just bought from engines. We're going carefully, so I assume that someone can come back and help me when I bring up the
Oh
rear.
my god.
I could come back and help you after. What the fuck? Wyatt.
Mine,
What?
dude.
Wow,
What the fuck
3
is
nat
this?
20s in a row on athletics.
Yeah.
Stop!
Bokrum should get something for that.
Stop! I need this for combat. I have my sword.
Then if we have to fight, he's gonna roll like super low on
Yup.
initiative, and then his attack rolls are gonna be super
God.
low. And...
They're gonna pass all their saves.
Okay.
I would like to establish something, if I may.
Uh-huh.
Here's a question for Kyle. Rules as written, the only characters who can use a spell scroll are those who have that spell in their class's list. Which makes these spell books a lot less useful? Is that true with these, or no?
I think that was the case.
So only Eris can use these scrolls.
Well,
Souffle now.
Souffle can use that. Well, no, are none of them, cleric
They're
or...
all wizard spellbooks. Only wizards have spellbooks.
Well, yes, but what I meant was that there's definitely a crossover between, like, wizards can know sorcerer spells and druid spells, and there's crossover spell-wise. So we'd have to...
Some, absolutely.
Yeah.
But my point, for one thing, I realized that scroll of Pass Without Trace is worthless to me, since no one in the party has it on their spell list. So I would like to have that money refunded, since I can't use that item, actually.
Okay, yes, Pass Without Trace is only druid or rangers, and we have no rangers
Yeah,
or
yeah.
druids in the party.
Unless we could just say that any class could use any spell scroll.
I had thought about it, but then the thing is, I also realized that there were probably some spell books, both in this and Candlekeep, I shouldn't have given you guys. So that's a thing I did.
Aw, man.
At the time I was doing it, I thought I think we were talking about this. I thought all spellcasters had their spellbooks, not wizards. I mean, I thought wizards had the spellbooks on them 24/7 all the time. They in fact don't.
Yeah,
And
100%, 100%.
yeah. So I definitely both in this and Candlekeep gave the party spellbooks they shouldn't have. So I think this places some kind of limitation on that ability. You could make an effort. I would let the party try to search out a person of that class. Like, you could try to find a druid or whatever I just said, a druid or a ranger, and then transcribe it basically so someone else could cast it. I think that might be a good, like, you guys, if you wanted to learn how to cast that spell on the scroll, you could.
Okay. I would like to establish that Azra is holding the scroll of counterspell. I don't know how we're establishing who's carrying what, but I definitely want to have that in Azra's possession.
Was it a separate scroll or was it in a book?
It was from a book.
Then you would have to have the whole book on you. Because ripping it out of the book activates the spell.
Gotcha. Okay, then if no one minds, I would like to have that spellbook in Azra's possession.
Oh no, I got plenty of spells on deck. I don't need any more.
Beautiful.
It's already confusing enough.
Alright. I'm just going to put I can safely put all your tokens down on the ridge area.
Yes, please.
It's right there on the edge.
So I think at this point we wait for Alazub to start blasting. We wait for them to get moving towards him, and then we just bomb rush.
I guess out of character for DM to DM, how do you deal with spell scrolls in your campaigns, JD? Because that does seem like a major. If like the book is like, oh, give your party the spell scroll as a reward, but you don't have any characters that do that.
I'm gonna tell you, I remove spellcaster restrictions for almost every item.
Oh yeah.
Like I let non-casting classes attune to staves. I let anyone use spell scrolls. I remove that entirely.
Gotcha.
You don't have to do that as well, because I also like very high-powered games.
Yeah, that's fair. I like high power, but I think I definitely go too high at some points. But yes, I think unless I can think about it, but I think what the restriction I set is what I will stick to for now.
Which is totally fair.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys go down, and as you're mountain climbing down, You hear at the 60-second mark, to the second. He is a man of his word.
And also a man of impeccable timing.
Yes. Pew, pew, pew! And then you hear, like, I guess the only one that would understand it would be Bakram. Bakram, you hear, get up, get him over, there's one up there, get him, he's over there, get him, and you notice that the big pig demon guy points upwards. What you did not realize is those wings work, and he starts to fly.
That's actually very perfect.
Meanwhile, the three on the ground run to the left, and they start climbing upwards.
Move. We absolutely book it.
What is? Let's actually move. When do you guys start moving? So I'm gonna have them move like their speed, kind of, sorta, and then you guys can do the same on your turns. So at what point are you guys gonna start moving? How far away do they need to get?
When this guy gets to about the midpoint between the door and the cliff.
Okay. So let's say he'll get there.
Exactly.
And then they will also get midway. And I think we're then gonna go into a form of initiative.
Sure.
Which won't be like, we don't need to go turn by turn, just like you guys them.
Okay, absolutely.
And then, like, obviously, if you guys want to do anything on your turn, you can totally do that. But I think it will just be run towards the door. But
here's a question for the party.
Okay.
Having Lulu in the arms of one of the paladins keeps her the safest. Because then it's a high AC person, she gets a paladin's bonus to saves. Keeping her in Eris or Souffle's arms keeps her furthest from danger. And you two can touch the door with her at the top of the door to maybe get the door open sooner.
Yes.
If we're going for Lulu's safety, I recommend Eris, Juke, Souffle, one of them hold her, simply because MMO perspective-wise, tanks are supposed to be getting hit. We are going to be in the most danger, logically speaking. So the others won't be.
I think that makes sense. Given that we are, like, holy knights, we're also pretty tasty targets.
oh, I forgot to say something. Did we want to be on the lower cliff? I don't think so, right? We wanted to be on this upper cliff?
I believe so, because it's an easier jump from where we are to down there anyway.
Yeah.
Plus, if they turned around, it'd be easier to scramble up and...
Oh, yeah, it's actually only a 5 feet to the next one, so you don't even need to climb it, really. You can just jump down 5 feet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can Lulu wear armor?
Lulu is a Hollyfet, so no, she cannot.
She's a little elephant creature.
But... Wait, no, I can't upcast that. Never mind. I was going to say, Shield of Faith, but no.
Jukes is speaking, like, if I cast Awaken on Lulu when Lulu's already awakened, could I turn her into a Loxodon?
I do not believe so. I thought that skill just granted intelligence.
Oh, we're not rolling for everybody, I said. We're not even rolling initiative. We're just straight up going... They moved, so that's their turn. Now it's on you guys. So everybody move their token southwest your movement speed.
Gotcha.
Including the drop?
So
Yeah, the 5-foot drop would
have to
count.
include the drop, yeah.
Yes.
I have a question. 'Cause I just want to make sure I'm understanding what's happening. So, I can hold Lulu. I just don't know. You want me to be at the top of the door?
I think, yeah, because Lulu just needs to touch the door. Whereas if one of the paladins had her, it would be at the base. You can get her to the door here.
Okay. Then
You can get her to the door this turn, even.
with 30 feet movement? I don't know, but I was gonna say if you wanted me to do that, I can definitely cast haste on myself. And
I don't
Lulu with
think that we want to have you get there first. You probably want to get there around the same time as us.
But if she... Yeah.
I understand.
It's more, let us secure the area so you can do the thing.
Okay, I understand. Yeah, I'll do that.
Perfect.
Okay. Jukes also has 30. 15. Oh, it's technically a 10-foot fall because these are 10-foot squares. Just for ease, I'm going to call it like 9.5. So, there's no chance of fall damage, basically. So it's all good.
So I can get there in 35 feet of movement.
So it is a 10-foot fall when you're accounting for your movement, but yes.
Yeah, I just counted the squares.
Mm-hmm.
Which means I have 25 feet left.
And we can't. You guys are allowed to dash, so you could move twice or 3 times if your character.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing with Azra.
Yep.
Here's a question: if I fall down this cliff, using only 25 feet of movement, it's 40 feet to the bottom. Would I end my turn in midair as I am falling at the end of my movement?
Falling would still happen. Now, and then you would take the fall damage now, and then your turn would be over.
Gotcha.
I do still have my last rope anchor I made. My little javelin rope things.
How quickly can you anchor that? Probably as an attack action, right?
That's up to DM.
You know what? Forget all of that.
Do you have a feather fall?
I do have feather fall.
Okay.
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Souffle.
So Jukes, Azra, and Bakram have feather fall cast on them by Souffle.
Souffle, you're an angel.
And Jukes uses the last of movement to also step off the cliff.
Oh.
Here's the thing, though, because we couldn't actually get to the door, we're gonna start the turn behind the enemies. Can I have the party roll stealth?
Thank God for Mythros.
Oh Lord. Yeah, sure.
Souffle and Eris, did you double move? Well, I guess Souffle can't double move because he did cast haste.
No, Souffle has Featherfall as a reaction.
Oh, reaction! Of course.
Also, Souffle has Cunning Action as a rogue, so Souffle could dash.
Yes.
Souffle.
Oh, yeah.
I did say if people had it, they could move 3 times, yes. But I also did forget Featherfall was a reaction.
Crunch.
But yes, move your full movement. Okay. So then, yes, everybody makes stealth checks. That 5 is not great, but luckily... But that 24 would save it. But let's have Jukes roll 2.
Ooh.
And please roll for hoot cakes too, Marcus.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me bring up that. Bring up the owl thing.
A 25 for Jukes.
Holy shit! Thank God.
Nat 20 saves Azra's. So the only one, the weakest one, is Bakram's 12.
And the others are all fucking in over 20.
Exactly, so you're probably
insane.
Fine. Unless the enemies also get nat 20s, but no.
Love Mythros so much.
It's not against their passive perceptions?
They're actively looking for things. Like, they actively are going after the devil, so I think they would be actively searching, so.
They're actively searching for him now. I'm just arguing for the sake of arguing now.
Let me see here. What was I going to say?
We have a lot of infinities.
What are... Does anybody remember what the goat creatures are called? Because I can't remember their name off the top of my head.
The goat?
Goat demons. The goat demons. They're like...
Oh, the ones that we fought, Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're in the room with you right now.
Sure, but, I know they vaguely resemble Belphegor, but...
I just found it.
Not Belphegor. Baphomet?
Buelzow.
Yeah, I would never have guessed that.
Oh, what?
Buulzou?
Bulezaus. Buelzows.
Super off.
Yep.
That's fine.
Alright, so... Pull up there.
Well, regardless, get pranked, nerds.
And then this new one that nobody would know the name of.
Oh, it's big.
Okay, so I think I only know the pig because I think I've seen it in in a Puff and Forest video.
I was
I-
thinking the same thing. Thank you.
I think it's called a Nalfishne.
That's
Now
exactly
fish-
right.
That's a Nalfeshni?
That's a Nalfeshni,
High
yeah.
five, dude.
It is a different looking one, but yes, he is a Nalfeshni.
Huh. I wondered.
Okay, so let me find.
Thanks, Puff and Forest.
Thanks. You just showed me what could have killed me.
Yeah, he's a bad dude. All right, so they scored abysmally on perception. So on their turn, they're gonna continue left and up. So
Despite Azra falling pretty solidly on it.
Ow.
this one is almost up. So 100%. Ella Zoob is gonna get the fuck out of there. So
100%, dude.
and then
GTFO, you've done your job.
the Buellsows
Don't.
have
Hey,
a pretty
last
good
stand.
speed. 10, 20, 30, 40. They're climbing up.
Only a third of Noel.
They
Got
can
it.
dash. Technically he could dash too, but he can't fit in the hole because he's too big.
Stupendous. He
Uh,
just starts ripping apart the meat.
so he
of
starts
the tunnel to get his way.
he starts digging at the dirt, not the dirt, at the bloody scab.
That's bad.
Yeah, guys, stay away from that.
We then go over to your guys' turn, so feel free to use your movement again. Up to
Eris, if you would get to that door and open it up, that would be just so good.
and Alazub runs the fuck away.
Of course.
No, come on, man, you got it. I believe in you. You're a horde breaker, right?
Is gonna hold up the what's her name?
Lulu.
Lulu. He's gonna hold up Lulu like it's like Simba from The Lion King.
Alright,
And
one
you know
second.
How like there's like the meme of like he throws Simba instead of just holding him.
She just fucking slam dunks Lulu into the door.
This,
I kind of like these, yeah.
this bitch closed. Yeet.
As you get close, you see the door itself. A relief image of the doors on the doors depicts a blindfolded angel wielding a sword, and carved into the door frame are beautiful gold inlaid runes. Let's see if you have anything else. The runes around the... Oh, does anybody speak or... Does comprehend language let you read?
Only if I can touch the surface on which the writing is.
Okay.
Which I guess at this point I can.
Yeah. So if you touch the runes, and if anybody else reads Celestial,
Hey.
it says, "Against evil, we stand united. Only the pure of heart can part these holy gates." Let's see here. Azra, you have detect magic, right?
I'm not concentrating on anything else right now, so yes.
Okay. The door emanates abjuration. Oh, hey, funny story.
Yo.
As I touch it, it blows up. I take 14d6 thunder damage.
Lulu,
Uh-oh.
you guys hear a voice in your heads, and it says, "Thank you for bringing Lulu here. We feel her touch and her presence. She cannot count as the one pure."
What?
Oh.
So the party gets that Lulu is part 1 of a key. Part 2 is that you need someone pure of heart. Are any of the 4 of you can't count hoot cakes. I guess maybe you could if you want to make the argument that it's a pure owl. But are any...
Azra's made a deal with a literal devil,
Yes.
so he's out.
Yeah. Eris has definitely done some weird bad
If
things.
you
I
could
have
convince me
I have an idea.
to use my last remove curse on myself.
Yeah, because right now, Bakram is cursed, and so he's not pure of heart. But if someone could de-curse Bakram, he could be maybe pure of heart. Souffle, you were part of, like, a con man group, so I don't think you would count either. Would you agree with that assessment, Marcus?
I would agree. Yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, I think the party's best hope is a cursed Bakram.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Does pure of heart mean in their heart of hearts they are, like, what is it? The pure of heart as in, like, they are purely one thing? Or just purely...
I would say that it is up to the interpreter. It's like beauty is in the eye of the beholder, you know, goodness is... But, like, and goodness is objective, but I think the idea of the saying is that on the whole, you do good things. On the whole, you are selfless. You would... You know, like, you die for people, you would put other people in front of you, selfless, yeah. I would say, in general, you don't do bad things. I would say 99.9% of the time, you don't do bad things, and you are a good person.
Okay.
The kind of person who could throw the first stone. But who would never choose to do so.
Okay.
Then there's fools for the sake of thousands kind of guy.
Bakram murders things all the time.
Demons, devils, infernos.
Yes. And Bakram is an angel person, so he would be the closest to pure.
I participate in the blood war to keep it from spilling out into the mortal world.
And I mean, you can say that Azra making deal with Gorgoth was an act of, like, self-sacrifice, but I believe that it still taints his soul.
I was going to say that the demonic influence might taint that decision. If it was a celestial patron, it would have been
very different.
Yeah.
Or even Fae, depending on...
Hey, Jukes is here, but Jukes 100% used to, like, mind control people for...
Yeah, Jukes is a thief and a magical con man.
Yeah. He has become a better person, but yes, he 100% would mind control people and take their shit and stuff, yeah. So...
I'm quibble about this.
So...
Othram, do you trust me?
Frankly,
maybe not his curse state. Sorry, I'll shut up.
I was about to say, frankly, no.
That was not the answer Azra was hoping to get. Fuck.
Sorry, that actually was a few sessions ago. I've been playing that.
Okay, I think I can figure this out. I think I can. Not open the door, but I can help. I can try and...
I can tell you didn't fuck up that bad yet, so...
No, but if Eris has an idea, I want to let her try.
Yeah. Hey, Bakram, I have a question for you.
Yes?
You like jazz? Do you like jazz music?
The fuck is jazz?
I'm sorry, no.
For the purpose of this, yeah, sure. Jazz canonically exists in this universe now. Sure, okay. Absolutely.
Okay.
I mean, I prefer swing, but it's alright.
Swing exists too now. Yep, fuck it.
Yeah. Can you do me a favor, actually, Bakram? Can you do me a quick favor?
Depends.
It's something that could benefit you.
His mask is on, but his eyebrow is raised.
Basically, I need you to cast a spell on yourself, just so that we can, so that you can move forward with your life. And you can complete your task of being, a badass fucking angel. That's murdering demons. Because if you don't do this, then your adventure is going to end here, and not by my hand or by anyone else's hand in the party, but by your own hand, because...
Okay, there you go. You just got his fucking greed. I'll give you that.
Would Wyatt allow Eris to make a persuasion check?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Make a...
I would like to give the help action.
What do you do in that moment to give the help action?
I think that Azra, as she's saying that, says, "We both know that your crusade does not end here, unless you let it."
Eris, roll that with roll it again. 24 is way better than 13. Wyatt, roll Bakram's insight.
Can I give him the anti-help action?
24 beats a 20. So what do you say, Bakram?
If something's holding me back, that does provide a problem. Can't take many heads that way.
Release your fetters, my friend.
All right. What spell?
Remove curse.
Curse. You think I'm cursed?
No, it's just a spell I want you to cast on yourself. You know.
He rolls his eyes and puts his just touches his little takes his mask off first and just touches his forehead.
Pause there, because I think that's the end of our turn. You will have to cast Remove Curse on the next turn.
He technically didn't use his action.
Did you not dash?
I did not.
No.
I had 30 feet exactly. So.
Okay, then yeah. Then you can do it. Sure. Yes, Bakram, you are 100% back to being good old Bakram. And you know you were cursed, and you remember it, and you know you were a dickhead, and yes.
You don't need to apologize. It's okay. I didn't apologize.
There's just a very uncomfortable silence from behind the mask.
Gray, what the fuck did jazz have to do with any of that?
I don't know. It's like it was the thing. It's like what I.
It's a conversation opener, and it threw me off my guard.
It was literally to break the ice.
Yeah, literally.
It threw me off my guard, and I wasn't sure how that was going to go. So I'll give her that.
Yeah.
All right. Bakram, can I please have either stealth or sleight of hand? Because that does have verbal and somatic components. So please do one or the other.
Does have verbal.
Yup, sure does.
Well, it gets us in the door. I can't see what I rolled. I rolled good.
17,
you
which
did
does
roll
beat
well.
their perception. So on their turn, they're going to move further. He still can't move. He digs a little bit into the scab. These three get in there, and they're still chasing. And we're just going to say Alazub fully gets away because he moves faster than they do.
Hell yes.
Okay, so back to your guys' turn. Bakram.
If you would be so good as to hold the door.
Stares at the Naufishne, stares at the door. Well, yep, that's the decision. Good door.
Discretion, as they say, is the better part of valor.
Wyatt, out of character question about Bakram.
Yes.
In Bakram's head, and in Wyatt's head as the player, both, is Bakram pure of heart?
In his head, he is. He does this stuff so mortals don't have to, and so it doesn't spill out into their world.
Okay.
He does horrible things, so more pure people will never have to do that deed.
The door creaks open exactly 5 feet, so you guys can step through.
Run.
The second you guys are through, the door whoosh, slams shut.
Oh.
Oh, Lord of Three Thunders, that was too close.
That's crazy. That's scary as hell.
I am glad to see that you are back to your old self, Bakram.
I'm glad I don't feel so disgusting anymore.
You
Somebody
were.
have some water. I feel sick.
Azra, I think Azra might still have that flask of holy water from way back when, so
Hey,
I think
that's like
Azra
better.
hands you a flask of holy water.
Cheers. I'll drink to that.
When the as you guys step in, a bright white light pours upon you. Blinding light. You can't even see what's in the room because of the blinding white light.
Ow.
Azra and his sunlight sensitivity is not having a good time.
You hear Gorgoth within the shield say, ow, 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 Azra, can you, like, put me in your backpack or something? Ow, 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 ow.
Actually, yeah, Azra's gonna shove Gorgoth into the handy haversack.
Whatever was doing that, it's such strong radiant energy, I can't even be in the light.
Oh, I know, it feels so good.
You know, for the sake of it, he's gonna pop a divine sense just to hear the music.
Alrighty. A bright white light burns away the blood and grit staining your clothes. Restorative energy brings life to numb muscles as the glow softens to reveal the interior of a sun-kissed cathedral. How light passes through the scab and into the stained glass windows is a mystery only magic can answer. Pillars line a path from the door to a raised dais carved with celestial runes. Embedded in a stone atop the dais is a glowing longsword. Literally from walking in the room, y'all get a long rest.
Holy shit!
My man!
That's how strong the radiant energy is in this room.
Fuck.
I don't know.
We don't have to worry about long resting fighting out. We're good.
This is what the room looks like.
Incredible.
And here's that longsword I just told you about. Alrighty.
It was just here, waiting.
Lulu pops out and be like, I'm back! Oh my god, I never thought I'd come back here! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god!
Congratulations, Lulu.
So, can Bagram take a look around and just kind of see what it's like in here? Anything, reliefs, maybe some kind of tablet memorial?
I'm sorry, say that again?
That there do traps in here.
Basically just kind of looking around, seeing if anything piques my interest, or...
Yes,
I
things
could
will. The one thing I would add, though, is, Eris, your crown, you guys you guys knew Croaky was cursed. You get the sense from within the crown that being in this place, that curse is purified. And same thing when Helen gets here with the party, or was Helen the other person cursed?
I believe so.
When Helen gets here, the place purifies the blood curse. So Helen and Croaky are no longer cursed.
We love that.
That is convenient.
Your detect magic, Azra. The Bleeding Citadel reveals that the whole signature radiates auras of abjuration and evocation. The interior of the Citadel is one large alabaster chamber, brightly lit by magical sunlight shining through the windows.
Azra's eyes were like barely open a slit because he is fully a drow and he does not do well with sunlight.
Oh yeah, you get disadvantage on a couple different things in sunlight, right?
Perception checks and attack rolls.
Oh.
Honestly, sucks a little bit, but it's so cool that I don't care.
Bagram would actually offer him his mask at that point.
I can still see the sunlight through it. It doesn't filter light. I appreciate the offer.
As you, those runes that are on
the princess had a pair of amethyst glasses that filter sunlight, but that is not a privilege most knights have. Also, ow. It's okay, just a migraine.
Bakram said he was looking around on the dais here. There are runes. The runes read, "The hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer."
Oh. So there's just a look of wonder and a little bit of apprehension.
I think Azra joins you at that pedestal. That is not encouraging.
That's a hell of a sacrifice.
I feel like it's a fair assumption that this is the sword of Zariel.
Oh, a million percent.
Yeah. That the blade itself believes that its wielder is too far gone.
Sorry. I just want to make sure you understand this. It didn't say became one with this blade. It says the hero who becomes one with this blade exists no longer. It is a portent or a future tense.
If you grab that sword, you're not you no more.
Yeah, that one.
Like when I put on the helmet.
Oh.
Yes.
hence the apprehension.
There is such a strong radiance coming from that sword, kind of
That
like
it overwrites the person who wields it.
they basically like become an angel, kind of a thick, kind of sorta.
Question is, could we take it without succumbing to that? Or would that, or the simple act of grabbing it count as wielding?
As you discuss this, a body appears next to you. Not a body, a person.
I was gonna say, oh god.
Of course.
Does anybody remember this face?
Shit, I
Yes.
do remember that portrait. I don't remember who she is.
Well, just before I joined,
She's
because
the
I feel like
woman
I
with
should.
the pine.
She was the one who hid the sword of Zariel with Lulu after it was taken from Zariel. Her name is Yael. She is one of the knights. She's an equivalent of, not equivalent, she's equal to Olanthius or Haruman. You would notice, though, that she's not physically here. This is a ghost or a spirit or a projection.
Did we meet Yael?
No, the only reason you know of Yael is because you saw her in one of Lulu's memories.
Right.
The translucent image of a woman in her 30s wearing plate armor and bearing a thin scar on her cheek appears before you. As she points towards Lulu, Lulu's eyes turn pure white. A whisper fills your ears. I remember! A wave of radiant energy erupts from Lulu's body. As that's happening, Yael says, "Hello, I am Yael. I thank you for coming. Yes, in order to remove the Sword of Zariel from the stone, its magic would take place. It cannot be removed without the sacrifice. I guess not a sacrifice, it could also be viewed as a boon."
To remove the blade, one must succumb to its magic. Accept the power within yourself.
Yes. And as it reads, you would no longer be yourself. Out of character, just so the players know, there is a stat block for the person. Like, you would still be the same race and class, but you gain a whole new personality, and your RP would completely change. You would have new flaws, new bonds, new morals.
I'm sorry, a new stat block?
No. The sword has a stat block, and in the sword stat block, it states what your new personality is.
Gotcha. So it doesn't change your actual in-game statistics.
No, yeah, your
It just
race,
changes your
class,
personality.
its RP changes only. Your morals, flaws, bonds, and personality change. But the idea being, you would no longer be Bakram, Azra, Eris, or Souffle if you take this. You would be a different person.
Well, I already know how my character would react to this. So,
as you're thinking about it, the radiant energy within Lulu begins to build. And Lulu goes, "Uh-oh, guys!" And in a flashing light, the ghostly warrior and Lulu and the bleeding citadel disappear. The solace of the cathedral is replaced by havoc, screams of panic, and acrid smoke. You stand at the edge of a small town of burning cottages, fields, and trees. A broken sign on the ground reveals the settlement's name, Idle Glen. Shrieking townsfolk run from calculating, snarling demons and gnolls.
God knows.
I'll move us to our new map.
Oh.
I don't suppose this feels similar to when we were reliving Lulu's memories.
Oh, exactly that. Yes.
Gotcha.
So you see a group of gnolls attacking a village, lighting it on fire. At the center of the village, there is a statue. I don't know if you guys would recognize what god it's a statue of. If you want to do religion checks, you totally could.
Yeah, I think there's like a reflexive religion check being done here.
14, not bad.
8, quite bad.
Is this relating to faith themes or undead?
No,
No, this is celestial.
it's celestial.
Okay.
Hey, high five.
Very nice there, Eris.
Okay. Yes, Eris. That is a statue of Lathander.
Hey.
Oh, well that's... Oh, no, wait. Lathander was Ryder's god.
Welcome to respect the pantheon.
Oh, sure, but you don't, like... That's not yours.
Lathander is the deity of creativity, dawn, renewal, birth, athletics, spring, self-perfection, vitality, and youth. I mean, as a god, go fuck yourself, pick a corner and stick with it. Like, that is ridiculous. Like, you don't get to have 8 things you're the god of.
Well, the opposite is because no one else wanted it.
I guess you could just say, like, he's the god of renewal, because that would cover all of the other things, like birth
Yeah.
and, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how Ryder stated it in the past.
So yes.
Again, keep that straight.
But yes, the gnolls are running around, like killing people, and you guys are not physically here. You are just watching this.
I was about to ask if we could feel the world around us.
You are just watching this. Can anybody can make me a history or religion check to try to like see if you've heard of Idle Glen or this battle or anything like that?
Azra hasn't.
Azra, you think this is all a trick? Like some demon is playing a trick on you?
How can they get this repeating citadel?
Eris, yeah, this is 100% like Alazub betrayed you, and this is not.
So it's not relating to Fabian or anything.
No.
Just making sure. Okay.
But on
This is Bokram stealing our luck.
on Bakram's 24, you know that ages ago, Ida Glen was threatened by Gnoll tribes. As the Gnolls raided the town, Solendor Brightstar, a cleric of Lathander, led the people in prayer to his god for aid. Lathander was moved by the people's bravery and sent Zariel to defeat the Gnolls. After driving off the Gnolls, the people erected a statue of Zariel to honor her. So Zariel... Oh, this is, just in the memory, this is the priest who prayed. And Zariel shows up in her badass angel form.
Holy shit.
And full on just walks over and just murders a gnoll. And just murders a gnoll. And just saves the town. And the town is like, yay! In fact, they tear down the statue of Lathander. And they build a statue of Zariel. Okay. Generations later, the Gnolls returned to Idle Glen, this time with demons in their ranks, and Yinogu himself leading the war band. Zariel and the Hell Riders eventually came to their aid, but not before the town was mostly destroyed. We then, after this battle ends, we move to our next scene.
Cinematics.
And it's in this one, you notice as this... Oop, undo. I guess not super bad, but yeah, let me fix that.
Okay.
Okay, I think you could see the rest of it, so it's fine. There's only one part that was like a big deal. Okay. You guys, this one is a little different because you actually, after you see the scene, you feel yourselves materialize
Shit.
on the western side of town. So let me grab your tokens.
That's over here?
Far west.
My consumption's back.
There's a big doggy right here.
How much is that doggy in the window?
I went ahead and popped Azra's token.
Oh,
in
thank
here.
you.
Oh.
I'll pop. Yeah.
Oh.
I'll get rid of one.
I'll pop the old. I'll keep the old
Okay.
token. I'm going to throw the new one.
Quick question. I forgot to ask. The mosquitoes from the last bite, did the Citadel fix that too, or no?
Oh, the max HP reduction.
Yes, your max HP is back. Also, I realized because you came
great.
here in like ephemeral astral form, you would see the thing I hid from you, so I put it back. So you fly in from above, basically, little spirit people. You see the battlefield raging. The town has been attacked. Again, there are gnolls, but this time added to them are several groups of demons. There are dretches.
Oh shit.
There are like a hellhound type thing.
Hell hyena hound.
Yes. There's this guy.
Oh, he doesn't look fun.
You notice that all the buildings are evacuated, and all the people and livestock and everything else are in the church. You know there's a holy person because you get sense of radiance coming from there. Yes, and then you are dropped into physical bodies on the western side of town. You see a group of gnolls here. You see this group attacking this woman. She is stuck underneath a cart. So there's a cart and it's collapsed and it's atop her. Let me actually read you the actual description.
A description.
So 6 gnolls move in to attack you guys. 6 dretches claw at an overturned cart. A giant hyena attacks a mastiff, and a Hezru demon pounds on the door of the temple. That is the situation as you experience it. These things move in towards you. So I think we're going to roll initiative and fight some gnolls.
That sounds about right.
You notice that Lulu, you feel a weight in your... Lulu's not in your bag anymore, so Lulu is not with you.
Oh.
Hopefully she is safe with Yael, wherever that is. Friends, I do not think we have the luxury of simply being observers.
Get out of town! Get out of town!
I am going to
I
kill
call
you.
this a privilege.
Marcus had said BRB, so I will roll for him.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is disintegrate directed at one target, or can I like put it in a direction and everything in that direction?
It would say within the spell of disintegrate. It would say...
I think the target is one creature.
I think so.
To target what you can see within range. The target can be a creature, or an object, or a creation of magical force.
Yeah, there you go.
That's so sad. Okay.
You actively just said, let me roll for Marcus, and I still, when I saw his initiative pop up, thought, oh, hey, he's back. Because I do have the memory of a squirrel.
Alrighty. Looks like Jukes and Souffle will have to have a roll-off, so I will do a roll-off with my fucking self. Jukes got an 18. Souffle got a 6.
You know, this is a pretty good place for a cleric.
Okay. Oh, I gotta put the monsters in. Doi!
Kinda sucks that
Marcus returns.
Sucks I didn't go sooner. Crusader's Mantle would have been helpful to pop off. Then again, I could just go Beacon of Hope.
Wow, we had 3 7s. Alright. So, Azra, you are up first.
Damn straight I am. So there's a whole bunch of gnolls coming at us, yeah?
Yep.
So here's a question. I explicitly put Gorgoth in my handy haversack
Yup.
back in the Bloodstained Citadel, and I don't think I ever took him back out.
Nope.
So here is a final question. If I were to cast, well, say haste on myself, which gives me an extra action, could I use that extra action to pull Gorgoth out of the shield and equip him?
Sure.
Cool. Yeah, because one of the options is use an object.
Yeah.
So that seems reasonable. So thank you. Yeah, let's pop off a haste, kids. Azra casts haste on himself. I am now concentrating on a spell that I really don't want to lose. So we'll see that one. We'll see the little wing symbol for haste itself. I'm gonna pull Gorgoth out and get my AC back to where it should be. I'm now at a hot 24 for my AC, thanks to haste. Those are unfortunately all of my actions, and they're pretty neatly blocking the way.
Unless you wanted to, like, there is an avenue to your right or your left, but yes.
I was gonna say, like, are these doors open? Could I run through the buildings to get behind them?
Yes, the doors are open. Some of the
my
buildings.
Speed is 60. So, I'm sorry. You were gonna say something like about the buildings?
Some of the buildings may be on fire, but I don't think any of the ones close to you are. It's just these 4 back here that are on fire.
Okay, cool.
By the Zariel statue.
So yeah, Azra is gonna, let's plot this out.
Ooh.
Oh, this is a window. The blue ones are windows. The brown one's a door.
There's only the one door there. There's no door.
You could definitely, like, free action, maybe open a window.
I do have an object interaction I haven't used yet.
That would be your door opening, technically.
Oh, the door isn't open. Okay.
Oh, no, the door is open. You're right. The door is open. So, yes, opening the window would be your free object interaction. Yes.
Cool.
So you could open a window.
I think I might actually go. There, if I can go through that window instead.
Yeah.
Perfect. Azra takes fucking off. And ends up here. Hello, friends. I am going to kill all of you.
Get out of town! Okay.
Thank you, Gorgoth.
That is Azra.
Show is.
Alright. Are you here, Marcus? Okay.
I'm here.
It is Hootcake's turn.
Alrighty. Give me a second, I'm just getting my bearings.
Excuse me.
Okay, who is gonna stand by for now?
Okay. Bakram.
Alright, so 5, 10, 20. No. 20. And then going to cast a Spirit Guardians. Whoop. A 15-foot circle. And I have it to where none of my team, nobody in my party is going to be designated by the damage.
Okay.
And they take the form of the rest of my squad, just minus me.
Your angelic squad?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to change it from gray because I can't really see that on this map.
Yeah, that was a poor choice. I apologize.
Ooh, no, that's too strong.
Yeah, that overlaps the aura. Also, it
Uh,
looks like I drank way too much.
yeah.
Yeah, that works. You can see the two.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else?
Well, they need to make their saving throws.
Oh, that happens now? Okay.
Well, hold on. When you cast a spell, infected creature enters the area for the first time on a turn.
Yeah, so it has to be on their turn. Okay.
Okay. Bonus action. Don't think I have anything on deck. No, because I didn't use my charger and I already cast a spell, so I think I'm set.
Okay. All right. Jukes is going to who is he will give a bardic to Bakram.
8.
And he will check that off my list real quick. Oh, I didn't long rest him. Let me do that real quick. And then yes, now he uses a bardic. He says he looks at you, Bakram, and he goes, "Hey, Bakram, why do paladins prefer chainmail?"
Lightweight and practical?
It's holy armor.
You know what? I actually can't be angry at that.
It's got holes in it.
You know what? I'll give you that.
So there's that, and then cantrips. He's gonna cast a vicious mockery on one of the gnolls. He'll focus fire and cast it on the gnoll that you guys are flanking.
Ooh,
So it
glass
needs
of
to do
wine.
a wisdom save.
Oh, God bless Spirit Guardians.
Is it dry or is it sweet?
My wine?
Fails.
Yeah.
It's dry, actually. It's a Sauvignon Blanc.
Oh, a man of taste.
And so that'll do that.
Cheers,
You're
I'll
not
drink to
trying
that,
to-
bro.
That's my night off.
Doing 11 damage to that gnoll. How much do HPs the gnolls have?
Mock them viciously.
And so for the vicious mockery,
You look like your mama was a Pomeranian.
why do vampires and liches speak in riddles? They're cryptic.
Ah! Because they also live... That made Marcus hang up.
No, he told me his computer froze and he had to restart it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yes, that bad joke will do 11 damage to that gnoll.
That sounds about right.
All right, so that is Jukes. Souffle is not here, so I will hold his initiative temporarily. So that will be the bad guys' turns. 1, 2, 3.
This one totally passes through Bakram's area to get there,
Where
right?
did it start? No, because it was here. So it could totally
I was just thinking direct path. Like, gnolls are not known for their brilliance.
Yeah, I mean, I guess, yes, direct path, but, like, you could either go diagonal here or one up and then diagonal. And I feel like they're both they're I don't know.
They took their damage, right?
What? Oh, right, I have to do the saves. Excellent point. But yes, this one is going to flank you, so he would get an attack of opportunity on this one anyway. So,
Oh, fair enough.
yeah. So Bakram, you get one attack of opportunity.
Where'd it go? There it is. Swing. 21.
All right, that'll hit.
I will say, you do have advantage, because when it moved away, we were flanking it.
Mm-hmm. That's true. See if you crit.
Oh. Okay, well, let me go ahead and do this, because it won't let me cancel out of a roll, and try it again, just to be safe.
Yeah.
So I'd like to use one of these charges. It would be fun. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
How very consistent of you, though.
So I will now make their saves. It was a wisdom save on Spirit Guardians. What is your DC?
My save DC is... Hold on, is that a paladin or a cleric? That's 4th level. That's cleric stuff. So, that would be 15.
Okay. They are not very wise.
Out of the 6 of them, odds are a couple are going to fail.
Sorry, did you say 15 or 16?
15.
Okay. Pass, fail, pass, fail, pass. So 2 passed. Oh, sorry, 2 failed. 2 failed, I mean.
Only 4 out of 6? 4 out of 6 got higher than a 15? Shit.
Yeah.
See, that's...
So 2 failed. So let's see.
4d8 damage.
It says 3d8 here. Did you upcast it?
Yeah, 4th level. I said.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Right with Spirit Guardians, where it says 3rd level Conjuration, it also says in parentheses, cast at 4.
Oh, no, I didn't even notice that. Thank you.
So, 15 for the fail and half that for the pass. I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. 15 and 7. Got it.
Radiant specific, if that matters.
Oh, that's wrong. Gosh darn it. There we are. Fixed it.
Not the best thing.
The one in the Azra's right is bloodied.
8.
Okay, cool. So now they're gonna do their attacks. Okay, so some of these are 2 of these are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of these are going to be with advantage. And then 2 of these are regular. Alright. We'll start on we'll go Azra, Bakram, Eris, Jukes. Azra...
AC is 24.
Yeah, not even close. Oh, it didn't roll them with advantage, even though I must have clicked the wrong thing. Okay, so 1 second. Let me re-roll those 4. That's super annoying. I know what I did wrong. Okay, so, first one will miss Azra. Second one got a 23, which will miss Azra. Then Bakrim is a 14, which will miss. And a 14, which will miss. And
For the sake of expediency, meter beat 18.
Yeah, well, there were only 2, so we're good. Eris is 17 to hit.
Miss.
Okay, and then
Ooh.
Jukes is a 17 to hit. Jukes has AC of 16.
It's good to feel powerful sometimes.
It really is.
So Jukes will take damage. Guys, I'm gonna kill Jukes and then you'll feel bad. Okay, no. So...
We're in a memory. We probably aren't gonna die. Maybe.
That does...
I found the migraine just picked up, though.
Jukes takes 5 damage and he goes, "Ow! That hurt! Guys, we can feel pain here!"
Are you critically injured, Jukes?
No, I have tons of HP. I have tons of health.
Walk it off.
I have tons. No, it was more, sorry. No, it was like more of a fact-finding thing. Because I thought it was a dream. I didn't know we could feel pain here. I was just letting you know, pain exists here.
When I felt the cobblestones beneath my feet, I knew that this was going to be for real.
All right. So,
Meanwhile, the stuff's just bouncing off my plate. No shit!
so that's the Noel's turns. Souffle, are you back? Oh, no, he's not. Okay, so we'll keep holding Souffle. So, Eris, your turn.
It's my turn. Yes, it is. Yes. I planned this ahead of time, guys. Okay. I'm
Did you?
useless. No, I didn't. I'm useless because I can't do any AoEs because I don't want to hurt anybody who's on their team.
If you got a cool thunder wave in you, that would hit 3 of them.
That's it.
I don't
Remember
have
what I said. I don't care if I'm in the blast radius. Do it.
Do it!
No.
Also, Bakram likes to get hurt, apparently. He's got that masochistic streak going.
Take one for the team.
Also, Azra's right next to him, so...
Azra's right there, and Azra would rather not.
Okay. I'm going to... God dang it. Okay. I can't make range attacks because I have disadvantage on them if I'm up close, right?
Yep.
That is correct.
Okay. Actually, if I move... almost right here. Can I move where Souffle is? Because Souffle is like a tiny fucking fairy.
I think Souffle is still medium.
Souffle is small, but it still occupies its space.
Yeah.
I will say, from where you are, Eris, an Icing Death's Frost would hit
that's what I'm trying
all
to
3 of these.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I don't want to hit like Souffle or anybody else.
You're not going to hit anyone. It's a 15-foot cone.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I'll do that.
5,
That's
10, 15. Yeah, you'll be good.
Do I know if they're immune to frost damage? Or to cold damage?
You would guess not, because they're just hyena people.
They're just hanging people. But they're demonic.
These actually aren't demonic. They worship...
Gnolls aren't, they just worship.
They worship Yunogu, who is a Gnoll demon, but they are not demonic themselves.
Okay. Then yeah, I do that.
Like furry barbarian cultists.
Okay, so they need to do... 3 of them will do DC 17 con saves.
Yeah.
How'd I already lose my glass one? Sure.
1 passes, 2 fail. So
Okay.
1 will take 12. 2 will take 12, and 1 will take 6.
Charlie.
So the 2 of them are covered in ice.
And all 3 that you just hit are bloodied.
Oh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh.
You like that? You like that?
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And they are
Okay.
frozen. There's an ice icon somewhere on here. There it is.
Not frozen, but just covered in ice.
Yes.
And that's the end of my turn.
Okay, before we go to Azra's, we're going to take a break. So, I'll see you guys back here.
We're going to give Marcus a chance to get back in here.
That works out too. Yep. Okay, see you guys like
8:40
or so, yeah. Or sooner.
Look, good Chardonnay. Keen. Let's come here.
Well, no, but like even at the other place, they would literally say, "Yeah, in our back room, we have a bunch of items that have to do with Avernus." So I thought the reason they have to be put. Okay, I thought it was they had to be like listed, like they probably have a database, you know what I mean? So in order to keep track of their inventory and whether their expenditures and prices incoming and outgoing. Anyway, did you mention we're gonna D&D playing games? What did he say?
Stop. Isn't it up?
Is it? What about Focus Thursday, whatever? Sunday? Or Sunday day off? Oh. Oh, he said weekdays only? Oh, sorry. I misunderstood. You said availability. Okay. I just was surprised when you said Wednesday was your only open day. That's not. I got you. During the week, yes, during the week. 100% agree. Yes, that's the misunderstanding. I really meant during the week.
Hey!
Has Marcus returned to us?
Ah.
Hey guys, I'm sorry.
Mind you, do not be sorry. You're totally fine. I have had my computer shit itself to death so many times.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
surprised mine hasn't yet.
Also, if I'm sounding a little weird right now, I also just put like some I forgot what it's called in my mouth because I also having a toothache right now.
Oh, geez, dude, I'm sorry.
Anyway, what did I miss?
We initiated combat. Not a whole lot besides. We've been pushing your turn back, so I think Kyle will let you just take yours and then keep your standard initiative modifier.
Okay.
The gnolls don't seem super duper tough, but they are annoying. They are surrounding the Embocrum, though none have managed to land a hit on anyone but Juke so far.
Hey, we're doing good as tanks. We got the majority of them.
So I took a break because I wanted to go to the bathroom, but the bathroom is occupied, so I'm back.
Joe, what are you doing? What you looking at?
Was that to me?
Yeah, what you looking at over there?
I have a little black book of passwords that I was looking at. I'm trying to get into my Microsoft account.
Yeah, that's smartish.
I'm drinking this.
Okay, I'm back.
Hey, got me some Chardonnay.
I think you're supposed to mix it with something. I'm just drinking it straight.
Wait, what are you drinking, Kyle?
It's Mary's. It's like an Irish cream liquor.
You probably are like that. In general, any liquor should be mixed with something. Is it a liquor or a liqueur?
It's a liqueur.
Then those are definitely more palatable by themselves than liquor is. Like
it is only 20.
If you were over there doing shots of hard whiskey, I would maybe be concerned.
I'm treating it like it's a goblet of chocolate milk. That's how I'm treating it.
It's a goblet of alcoholic chocolate milk. Absolutely.
It's adult chocolate milk for a stressful day.
God bless adult chalky milk.
Gray, are you back?
No. Not yet.
How curious. Perhaps she's dead.
I am here.
She's not dead.
Azra. Oh, I will say, I started the break because I want to use the bathroom, but the bathroom's occupied. So at some point, I will have to take a small break so I can actually go to the bathroom. So
that's totally fair. Do we want to hit up Marcus's turn first?
Yes, Marcus, you missed your turn, so you get to take your turn.
Okay, let's see what I can do. Okay. I guess I am going to bonus action my blade song. If I can find where my blade song is. There it is. And I'm going to move. I'm gonna move here to where Azure is. Do I have flanking with Azure?
You would get an attack of opportunity if you do that. You would have flanking, but you would also get an attack of opportunity.
Oh.
Are you okay with that?
Like I would be attacked?
Yes.
Oh crap. Okay.
Because you'd have to. You're right now. You're in the threatening range of this guy. And by walking to where you were walking, you'd be leaving that threatening. What I will say is, if you're just looking for flanking, you could go here safely, and then you'd be flanking with both Eris to the left and Bakram to the right. And that you would not get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, I guess I'm going here then.
And correct me if I'm wrong, Kyle, but all three of those are bloodied now, is that right?
Yes. In fact, everyone on the field is bloodied except for the one to the right of Bakram. And the one by Jukes.
Is this one bloodied?
That one is is not. I was wrong. It's not. That one isn't. It's those two. It's Jukes' one and Bakram's right.
Gotcha. Yes. So Boops, and Boops are all bloody.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go for an attack on the one with Eris.
Yep. A team will hit for 22 damage. You kill that one.
I would like to cast murder.
Hooray. And what's crazy is that I did not roll advantage with that one.
Yeah, if you, I guess it doesn't matter if you crit because it dies anyway. So
he's gonna die either way. If you want to feel good about yourself,
yeah, feel free to crit if you want.
I mean, no, no, just for the one with Bakram, I'm gonna extra attack with a cantrip, and I'm gonna use a booming blade.
Squirtle. Crack-a-da-boom.
Turn this down a little bit.
Magic and Dex is a terrifying combination.
I would think most spellcasters would be dex-based and not strength-based. Except for clerics and paladins. But...
And druids. Potentially warlocks.
Depends on the subclass.
Subclass.
Alright, 21 will hit for 10 damage.
Plus however much thunder damage Booming Blade does on an initial hit, right?
Yes, please do the thunder damage. Oh no, it does do thunder damage now, and then so it does 15 now. It does 5 now, and it does 16 if it moves.
Yes.
Oh.
Alright.
So it's take your lumps or take your lumps.
Anything else?
Nope, that's me.
Okay. Move you back down to 7.16. Azra.
Lovely. Let's have some fun here. Azra is feeling good for the first time in maybe a very long time. And I would love to hit this guy next to me with some melee damage. Do I do anything beforehand? No, I already have haste up, so I can't do anything more concentration. So fuck this guy. That is a nat 20 to hit.
Yup.
Do I want to smite on that?
Do you don't get to You decide.
I'll get to know if my damage killed it before I do my smite.
Okay, yes, you
But
decide.
I know it was bloodied. But I also know, out of character, about how much damage it took to get it to bloodied. You know what? I'm gonna pop a level 1 smite on that. I don't crit very often, and this is fun.
Yeah,
It's not a fiend.
it is not.
It is not a fiend, so that's 2d8 doubled to 4d8. That is... So total is 13 plus 19 is 32 points of damage to this guy.
He dead.
I told you I would kill you. Remember, Gorgoths are not fiends and therefore not subject to our pact.
Oh, but buddy,
Nope.
they're still evil.
Nope.
They're still evil.
Nope.
They're working for a demon.
Fiends, wording of the pact, language.
Yes, but I think you could make exceptions because they are evil and they worship a demon.
I suppose I could, but I'm not going to.
Please.
I wonder if we throw a shield in the
Can Gorgoth roll persuasion on you?
No, you may not.
If we throw a shield in the lake in the past, does it stay in the past?
Here's the question. With a critical hit, do I also roll critical dice for my temporary HP gain from the Blood Sphere? I don't. Don't give me
No,
that.
you don't.
I get 5 times HP. Oh, I'm not done, maybe.
Gorgoth will be like, I'm going to have Meg Thuda talk to you about technicalities and loopholes and things like that, but okay.
It is possible we could renegotiate. And second attack is going to go on this guy. That is a 16 to hit.
It does actually hit.
No shit.
It hits.
Yeah.
It hits exactly.
I love that. So 16. It's going to be 11 points of piercing damage. I don't want to go full Nova on this, so I'm not gonna. But what I think I am going to do... Because I have another attack that I get to make.
Yeah.
Thanks to haste. I'm just going to go for the basic attack. I think I'm not going to go for anything too fancy. He was already bloodied, is that right?
Yeah, and now he's fucked up.
Cool. So an 18 to for
That'll
13
hit
more
for 13.
damage?
That does kill it.
Oh god, Azra feels so good right now. I'm gonna roll to make it higher than 5. I do. I got 7 FHP. And then Azra is going to pop himself up for you.
Alright.
I stack them up, Balkram, you knock them down.
Does Hoot Cake do anything? Help actions, touch spells, anything.
Actually, I'm so sorry. Can I adjust that turn really quickly?
Okay.
I was here, I would like to instead go around to get to here with Jukes.
Okay.
I'll let you protecting Jukes from this one if I can.
Oh, thank you, Azra. That means a lot that you'd come over here.
Jukes, you're a valued member of this team. I do not want to see you get stabbed by a memory knoll. Or any kind of knoll.
The real knoll's about enough. Memory knoll? Come on.
Who think
Okay.
is gonna fly right over here?
Okay.
And that's it for now.
Alrighty. Buckram.
Well, between the two of these, this guy's the most healthy, so he's the biggest threat.
Yes.
So,
You do have flanking on this one, though.
True.
I guess that's right. I could just spread the love equally. So let's roll one with advantage and then swap the other. So sad. So
Almost crit. Oh.
that's a 13 on.
That will kill the left one.
All right, and using his momentum with the same swing, he brings it around
Bring it around town.
for a 17.
That'll hit.
Giant windmill of death.
It is now bloodied.
Bonus action, because I don't know. I'm feeling a little spiteful, but not too spiteful. So
Sure, you're certainly not feeling smiteful.
no, not yet.
Oh, go away. Go away. Go home, Kyle.
Juke said that. I'm kidding. That was Kyle. That was Kyle.
Wait, Jukes.
That was Kyle.
But I can tell you one thing that is coming out by bonus action.
Yep.
I haven't brought him out in a while. And we're going for a swing on him.
You know what you could do with that, Bakram, if I may propose a tactical option?
By all means.
You could go for these guys. That's a 60-foot range on spiritual weapon.
It is. That's right. I don't use... It only moves 20 feet at a time, not 20 feet away.
And we're about to be moving targets from the knolls to those dredges.
So you know what? I think a nice sword right here would be a surprise to them.
Okay.
Surprise, motherfuckers!
Are you going to attack north, west, or south?
Let's go with the one to the south because it's right next to a friend, and I feel like that would terrify it a little.
Okay.
Ah, a holy sword! Not again!
We heard stories of this from hundreds of years ago.
Oh my god, you rolled a nat 20 on it.
All right,
The
yeah.
fucking mad lad.
So that is 13 critical damage.
Sword goes swing.
All right. Back to Jukes. Jukes is, for coming over, Jukes is going to give a bardic to Azra.
Thank you, my friend.
Don't thank me till I tell you the joke.
Oh no.
You might not like it.
Oh no.
You'll like this one. Oh, does Azra have this spell? I think no, it's not Azra that has this one. I'm thinking of a different JD character. So he will just say it. He'll look at Eris because I think Eris would get it. Eris, what do you call a sorcerer who only uses beam spells?
I don't. Who? I don't know.
Ray. Ray.
Ah! Because those that use a beam are also known as rays. Ah, I see. This is funny. Someone has to keep Jukes' spirits up. Shut up.
And then Jukes with advantage is going to rapier this guy.
I literally forgot Jukes for the melee weapon.
I don't think he has. He doesn't have any melee spells, so yeah, it's definitely gonna be his
Ours are
rapier.
not known for having a whole bunch of melee cantrips, no.
All right, here's my advantageous 26. Which will
A
be...
+8 to hit is not bad.
Jukes has a good dex. And here is the damage on that. Only 6 damage. Doesn't have 2 rapiers. And you gotta use Spark anyway.
I love the idea of Jukes stabbing this guy just a little bitty, just a little stab, and then Noel's and then behind him you see Azra's silhouette looming. Go ahead, hit him again.
But thanks to
There's a
Jukes,
red eye glowing meme behind him.
it is bloodied now. Thanks to Jukes.
Oh, I'm so proud of him.
The little stabber that could. Souffle.
Okay. So, will I take an attack of opportunity if I move here?
Oh, 100. Well, wait, sorry, no you won't. Nope, no you won't.
All of these 3 are dead.
All those ones are dead, yep.
Well, that's where I'm moving then.
Okay.
And I am going to go for an attack.
15 will not hit.
Oh.
We learned earlier their AC is 16.
Yeah. That's a rough break with a 6 and a 5 on the rolls. Shit.
I have a question, Kyle, because this pertains to something with my channel divinities, since it come up just now.
Okay.
Since we know what their AC is, I have one called Word God's Blessing. I can add a 10 to somebody's roll, but I can't know if it hits before or not. Does it count if we know their AC now?
No, because I don't... You would have to say it before, like, I tell you that a 15 would miss, but... Yeah, you knowing how to character their AC does not stop it. It's more when I verbally say it misses. That's the part. That's the problem.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure, because it says it has to be before I know if it hits or not. If I know if it hits beforehand because of their AC... Then...
Yeah, that doesn't count. Yeah, you're good.
I mean, I will say, though, Souffle gets an extra attack, and I don't know if using that +10 on some rando Knowles.
No, it might be handy in the future.
It just brought up the concept,
It's just hypothetical.
If it's a boss fight and you know their minimum AC, then...
And I do apologize, Marcus, for arguing against you hitting this thing.
No, it's alright.
Alright.
You know, I like to play by the rules. So.
First attack misses. Second attack?
Okay, second attack. I'm also going to go for a Booming Blade.
Okay.
8. I need
26 will hit.
That's what we love to see.
So that is 16 damage there. It is on death's door. But that booming blade with 6 damage will kill it.
Nice!
perfect. You just gave me a clean shot.
Meaning there's only one left.
Woo! Okay, what kind of bonus action? I didn't think I would kill it.
If you have more movement, you can move over towards the other enemies.
Mm-hmm.
Say, I'm heading right over there. So.
Yeah. You guys hear screaming as this woman is trapped under a cart, and she's like, "Ah! Ah! Get away from me! Ah! Ah!"
Still coming. Eventually.
Give us at least 6 seconds.
Give us 4 seconds. It's fine.
Alright, so let's see. That entire thing took up my movement, but I can bonus action dash, can't I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, you can. You're a rogue.
Rogie.
Oh, him sneaky. Or her sneaky.
It's 25 or 30 if you want to go here or here. Or here.
Then yeah, I am going to go here.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
All right, the last one is going to attack. Oh, actually, I should probably, because let me just fix something here. Because Bakram did attack one on Bakram's turn, let me put the Dretches into the initiative.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Because they might already have gone after Bakram. So let me just see here.
Oh, if they want to close the gap, that's fine. That's less resources.
No. They got. They would actually go after. Wait, something's okay. Yeah, so they got that. They're gonna go after the Knolls, but before Eris. Okay. So the Knolls, the one Knoll left. Scary Azra behind him is going to attack Jukes.
This shall be the last mistake you make.
Get out of town! I'm gonna kill your friend! Get out of town!
It's cute that you think that.
So he stabs at Jukes with a 12, which will miss.
Incredible.
And he goes,
Talk shit, get hit, motherfucker.
get out of town! So that's his turn.
I think this is our town now.
The wretches, Souffle has approached, so...
Oh, Souffle, no, baby.
I think some of these are going to continue trying to get under the cart at her. So they're going to move in to try to get her. I think one... Let's move over and move over. So we're going to have 3 attack Souffle, but the other 3 are going to continue after her. The 3 that are on her managed to get the cart. There is a cart here on the map. Managed to get the cart off of her. So she is now open and they will attack her next turn. The other 3 are going to attack Souffle. Alright, they do have multi-attack, so let's do... Oh, hey, actually, Souffle, please give me a con save on your turn. As you move towards them, you notice both sight and smell a disgusting green. Oh no, this isn't passive. This is an active effect. Don't bother. Don't do it. It's not like the other demons where it happens automatically. This is an active effect they have to trigger. So never mind. Don't do that. Yeah. So the 3 will. Oh, do they want to just activate it on you now though? Let's see. No, no, I think I'll just attack you. So, let's see. Alright, so, Souffle, what's your AC?
With me Blade singing right now, it's 19.
Okay. 2 hit you. 2 attacks out of 6 attacks.
Oh my god.
So you're going to take 7 slashing from one and 5 slashing from the second. So 12 damage total.
2 out of how many attacks you said?
There are 3 of them. They have multi-attack, so there were 6 attacks.
For some reason, I thought it was only 2 of them. I was like, yeah, 8 attacks. Fuck.
Slam coming!
So yeah, of 6 attacks, you were only hit by 2 for 12 damage total.
Do I want to use an uncanny dodge?
I mean, the odds of getting hit again before your next turn are pretty low, so...
So is that a yes?
I would say, yeah, do it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna uncanny dodge against the one that was hitting me for 7.
You wouldn't know which is which, but yes, you would do it on the first one, so you would only take 3 from that one, so 3 and 5 for 8 total.
Okay.
Alrighty. So that is that. Eris.
That is me. Yes. Hello. That is me. I'm gonna move up 30 feet. Yeah. Move up.
The Gnoll looks at you and he goes, yeah, run away! Run away!
Azra just raises his spear. In one initiative count, your life is fucking over.
What's an initiative? Yeah!
Horrible. I hate it here. I'm not. Okay. I'm gonna do Firebolt on the one I'm gonna
The same one that right, the one that's in front of Souffle, or which one?
The one in front of Souffle, yeah.
Okay.
Ah!
11 will miss.
Ah!
Not a 2 on the die.
Ah!
Oh, Eris.
Could have been an at one.
Anything else, Eris?
That die is homophobic.
No. Yeah, that's transphobic, a sexist, it's horrible.
Excellent.
Alright. So, on Azra's turn, before he gets act, Gorgoth will be like, Azra, these things are fucking assholes. You see how they're threatening Jukes and Eris? I mean, I'm pretty sure you want me to eat their souls. They're pretty bad people.
They are not fiends, and as per our deal, every fiend slain by my blade was yours to consume. This is not a fiend, and therefore is not privy to our pact.
This is only in his head. He isn't saying it where I could hear, right?
It's all telepathic, yeah.
This is super telepathic.
Yeah.
Damn it! I was gonna scream at him for it.
How do you know they're not fiends, though? Like, what if they are?
I attempted to smite one, and the light did not flare like it does.
So even worse, they are smite-resistant fiends, Azra!
Okay, this is not the conversation we are having anymore.
Okay.
I am going to use my haste action to hit it first. Because I want to save my action potentially for spells later on its turn. So that is one attack at advantage against this thing.
Yep.
That is a 23,
Yup.
which is gonna hit. It was already bloodied or not?
It is bloodied, thanks to Jukes, yep.
It's bloody thanks to Jukes. Thank you, Jukes. That is 9 damage. Do I think that we're gonna get another long rest when we go back to the Citadel? I have so many actions. I'm gonna leave that as it is. So let's not smite on that one. So 9 damage. Second attack. I'm gonna go to my actual action now. For a 28 to hit.
Yep.
For 10 more damage. How's it looking?
That will kill it.
Stupendous.
You want to describe that last hit?
On that last one, Azra says, "They are not fiends!" And he's going to slam his blade into the gnoll's foot as he brings his shield around and clobbers the side of its head, tearing it off of its own ankle and knocking it to the ground.
I love that the rest of the party hears this and does not know why Azra just yelled, "They are not fiends."
My apologies. Anyway, moving on. And then he runs away.
Congratulations, you know taxonomy.
He's going to move his 60 feet to get here and make his third attack that he gets with extra attack against this one, which he has advantage against.
You do, yes.
Sorry, I wasn't looking. Which one are you focusing on?
The one across from Souffle, because it's diagonal. 28,
so
yep.
That is 28 to hit. That is 8 piercing damage because I rolled a 1 on my damage. Oh, let me also roll to see if I get more temp HP from that thing. The thing that I killed. Nope, that's less than I currently have. This I will tack a first level smite onto because this is a fiend.
There you go.
The Gorgoth actively licks his lips, and he's like, "I forgive you, Azra. I forgive you."
Did not even once ask for your forgiveness. That is 15 more damage, so that is a total of 23.
Does that... That will... bloody it.
Damn. I was like, let me just cleave my way through all these bitches, please.
Is that the end of your turn?
That is... Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I don't have any bonus actions that I want to take this turn, so
stay right here. I will be right back. I can't make you stay here. It was a suggestion, not a command.
So, tactically speaking, I have an idea.
Okay.
If I use my charger feat, I could choose to, instead of attack, knock this dude. I am on measuring mode. That's why it's not pinging. This dude here, into him and his friend, and possibly get them to not ignore her.
Rather to ignore her, you mean?
Yeah, so they would ignore her rather. Yeah.
You can push them 10 feet back?
With the charger feat, I can choose to either add +5 to a bonus action attack roll, or I can shove them 10 feet, as long as I dash 10 feet in a straight line before.
I mean, I feel like that would get a lot of people's attention, maybe even more than the Paladin and his Divine Light, yeah. Because you have to dash to get there anyway, right?
Yeah, I either have to dash to get there in one turn, or just let my spiritual weapon do some damage, and they're not going to attack that.
Right. I mean, you could spiritual weapon... Oh, no, because charge is a bonus action. So you couldn't attack...
The charge is an action, but the attack would be the bonus action.
The dash is an action, but the charger feat uses a bonus action to activate. So yeah, you wouldn't be able to spiritual weapon that turn, but you would get your Spirit Guardians out, though.
Exactly, and when they started their turn, they're all in it, regardless.
Right, which would definitely get their attention. I think that's a really solid plan.
Okay, is Who Cake doing anything?
Hootcake, give us the help action. You do not have to. You are an owl. You're fine.
Hoot Cake is going to wait. Can he fly all the way over there?
He's 50 feet away.
Owls have a shit ton of movement.
They breathe.
It's gonna fly over here next to Azure.
Hello, my friend.
Is he doing anything with his action?
He's going to give Azure a help action.
Azure already has advantage.
So I will say you do the help action on an enemy.
Yes.
To give advantage to the next melee attack against that enemy, not to an ally.
Yeah. So you could actually just do it on this enemy, because then Bakram will move in and attack this enemy or this enemy. So you can pick an enemy, and then Bakram will just hit the one you say so.
If you're doing that, may I propose this one right here?
Okay. Okay, then that's what Hoot Cake shall do.
Hootcake, you are a valiant creature and a treasured ally. I do not know if you understand my words, but
Hoot 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 hoot! Eris would understand that, and so would Souffle.
Azure would too. He has comprehend languages on.
But beast speech is not a language.
You're right.
Which Kyle thinks is dumb as fuck, but according to D&D rules.
It is weird.
I have to agree with that. Druids should have something like that on.
Yeah.
Without a spell.
But well, even the thing is, when you cast comprehend, when you cast like speak with animals, then the DM still rules like, oh, but it doesn't count as like a language for certain other things. Okay, back to the point. Okay. So yes, he's like, I like you too. You're a good friend. Hoot hoot. So.
Azrael's heart would be warmed if he knew.
If he knew, but you don't. All right. Bakram.
Well, I love it when this comes up, using the charger feature. And I am going to make my dash action and slam into this dude to push him into his friends.
Okay. Would you rather have the +5 to attack? But
well, the thing is, if I knock him into his friends, they're going to wonder what the fuck made him bump into them, and then they see me.
Oh, they already know you're here.
But now
he's hoping that makes him more of an obvious target as opposed to the helpless woman.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I'm trying to be tank, basically.
I gotcha.
Draw the aggro, let everyone else make them hurt.
All right. Yeah, so you shove it. That's your action.
And bonus.
Bonus action?
No, that was my bonus action. Charger activates on...
Oh, I see. Well, yes. Dash, and then bonus action is the shove. I gotcha. Cool.
Can you finish your move after the bonus action and move 5 more feet towards them?
Yeah.
I do still have more movement.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I would wonder.
Guardians.
Do you have more than one attack?
I mean, I have...
When you make the attack action, how many attacks do you get?
I have 2 attacks per action.
So I think you'd still have one, because it says you make one melee weapon as a shove. I think you'd still have your second one.
His action to dash, not his action to take the attack action.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I saw the make one melee weapon attack as a shove, so I didn't know if that would also trigger the second attack. I see your point, though. Okay, gotcha.
Say, I was wondering about that too, but glad we got that cleared up.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
Because it's based on the attack action, which you are not taking.
I gotcha. Yep, I agree. Okay, so that is Bakram. Jukes is going to be like, wait up, guys! 5, 10, 30. And then he can do range stuff, so he actually doesn't have to go again.
Fantastic.
He will give a Bardic to Souffle. Oh man, guys, I wish Helen were here to hear this. Oh fuck, I think I just gave away the joke. Oh well. Juke says that in character. Souffle, who should you call? Well, actually, it could apply to you too, Souffle. Who should you call if you get locked out of your house?
A locksmith?
No, a monk, because they always have key.
Oh my god.
You wouldn't want to call on like a monk that's been in a battle though, because they'd be out of key. But if you called on a monk that was like short rested or long rested, they'd have the key.
Alright, explaining the joke is my thing. It's my thing to
Well, I was explaining the joke. I was more furthering it by saying that like you gotta do short rest or long rest.
No.
All right, but yes, you get Bardic from that, and then he's going to what's it called? Vicious Mockery on the same one. What?
Can I make a suggestion for Juke?
Oh, absolutely. What's up, Azra?
So many spell slots, and I know you have
Jukes, this spell you have that produces hypnotic patterns of lights and color. Could you perhaps just, oh, I don't know, just,
Let's see. It is a 30-foot cube.
Oh, it's humongous.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I could 100%. Okay. I kind of thought it was just for one creature. I didn't realize it was a 30. I could have used it on the creatures outside the door.
You could have used it on a lot of things. Let's be real.
You forced it down on me to get them all.
Can I choose, or is it everyone in that 30
It's
foot
every
cube?
creature within the area, but it's really easy to knock people out of it.
Because if I want to hit all of them, I'd have to hit Bakram.
I will say, Hootcake goes before Balgrim's next action, and Hootcake could knock him out of it.
That's true.
Because it's just an action to wake someone up from it.
Yeah. Okay.
Also, Balgrim's in my aura, so his odds of failing are relatively low.
Alright,
Yeah.
so... this'll fit right with that, then, if I'm trying to, like, put someone in a daze kind of a thing. Why aren't Medusas good dates?
I'm scared.
They objectify people.
Okay, I actually like that one unironically.
Some of these are bangers, I won't lie.
Alright.
They objectify people because they turn them to stone, thereby making them objects.
Uh-huh.
I like this one, Jukes. You
I'll
should
make-
keep that one in your tight 5.
Yes, that's what I'm trying. That's actually the purpose of this adventure, is just to get a tight 5.
It's just Jukes rehearsing.
Yes! I booked a tour in Avernus, didn't I tell you guys?
You did not. That sounds like a terrible idea, but I support you.
We're the side quest in this story.
Alright, so, let's see here. Wisdom save DC 17. Bakram and the enemies and the girl, do that.
Balgrim and the girl get +5. Or, the girl gets +5, Balgrim gets +3.
So that would make it a 14.
Well, if you hadn't rolled a 2, my man.
I know.
I will tell you, you have... Is that flag a bardic inspiration?
Yes. Bakram
That's
has Bardic.
different.
Or
And
you
if
can hold
you-
on to it because Hootcake can knock you out of it on his turn, assuming Marcus wants Hootcake to do that.
You know, we'll just see how this battle goes, and we'll see where it goes from there.
One dretch passes. I'm just going to put a symbol on the one that passed because it's easier. So,
Incredible.
and then the girl, let me make it as her. She passes.
Nice!
She's a wise young girl. Bakram, you failed, so you are... I think what Jukes is going to conjure is a demon. Wait, it's just a pattern, right? It doesn't actually take on like an illusion?
It's a hypnotic pattern, yeah. It's not actually an illusion.
For flavor, they see a demon comedian telling comedy.
Amazing. The pattern is the spotlights.
What? Can you post hypnotic pattern real quick so I can make sure I'm acting accordingly?
Yeah. There we go. Cast in VTT.
Appreciate you.
While charmed, the creature is incapacitated, has speed of 0. What is the thing? Oh, it's a twisting pattern of colors that weave through the air. Yeah. So basically, you just see a bunch of spotlights, like the kind you'd see on a stage or a play. Like, you just see spotlights waving through the air. Yeah.
Just confusingly, what the?
I don't know why I expected anything else.
Oh, you know what's funny too? One of the material components is a glowing stick. So like full on Jukes holds up like a glow stick from a concert.
Full on a rave glow stick. And I for one.
He cracks it in half like you have to do. And
God, yes. Yes, sir.
oh my god! And also your auras kind of look like a hypnotic pattern.
They do.
All right, so that is Jukes' turn. Souffle.
Okay, first question. Okay, so these are demons, right?
These are demons. Gorgoth is licking his lips.
Are they infernal?
They are abyssal.
Hooray! Alright, that means I know exactly what I'm going to do. So on this one in front of me, I'm going to go for an attack.
Fair warning that taking damage ends the effect on the one you would hit.
Oh man.
So just be aware that, like, when you hit something, be ready to kill it.
But you would know that the one in the far top right, did succeed. So it is still awake. So if you want to target that one first, that would be valid as well.
And the others can't take reactions to hit you if you move over to it.
Yeah.
The far top. This one.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just gonna fly over there.
Since I had a moment, I put the eyes on the correct ones.
Appreciate.
And I'm gonna go for an attack.
I would also give you another tip. This corner of the house is corroded and like debris. If you had enough movement to get to here, you would have flanking because she is a friend and you are saving her. Therefore, you would have flanking with her.
Well, I already rolled the attack.
I would let you roll again with advantage if you wanted to move there.
Okay.
Yeah, you got enough.
There you go. So just roll again, and I'll 13 or
25.
25 beats it. So we will take the second. So 17.
Next I am going to... I wanted to Green Flame Blade, but I also don't want to knock anyone out of their thing. So I guess I'm just going to Booming Blade.
Yep. Behind you, you guys hear the roars and the barks of the hyena fighting the dog. Just to set the scene, that's what's going on next to you.
Are they
Are these
both
that
large
big?
sized?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Is this a regular dog or is this a special dog?
This is a D&D creature called a Mastiff, which is a special kind of not really dog.
Okay.
A Mastiff is just a breed of dog. You know that, right?
Yeah.
I always
I mean,
took
like,
a
like a
D&D
certain-
Mastiff to be different than like a human Mastiff, but maybe that's just me.
no, it's just a dog, my friend. If it's like a celestial Mastiff or something, like Eris was saying.
It is larger, so a regular Mastiff would be medium. This one is large, so it is a little special.
Cool. I mean, a horse-sized dog is something.
Yeah.
People do joke Mastiffs are roughly the size of a horse as is.
I've never seen one that big, but yeah.
Okay, sorry. Souffle, your second 25 would hit for 12 damage on that one.
Okay.
And then your Booming Blade damage. $10, and if it moves, 17.
Nice rolls there, Souffle.
Thank you. And last,
It is currently... Oh, actually, it's currently bloodied, and it's actually on death's door.
Okay, so lastly, I'm going to bonus action my 2-weapon fighting. And... Question, do I roll advantage for this one, or do I just
You
roll?
do indeed roll advantage, yep. Every attack you make from that position. Excuse me. A 12 would unfortunately miss. You do... Oh, I guess I don't say that. Pretend I didn't say that. You can use your Bardic if you want to.
I guess I do. So do I re-roll?
No, Bardic lets you add a d10 to the 12.
Ooh,
Okay.
This Bardic is good nowadays.
Let me double check that. I'm pretty sure it's a
He's
d10.
level 12. It's probably a D10.
It is indeed a d10, yes.
Alright, so I'm going to roll the d10.
Mm-hmm. Turning that 12 into a 21, which would hit.
Ooh.
So that will do the additional 8 damage, which would kill it.
Woo!
Hot damn, Souffle.
Cutting through it like a knife through hot. I was gonna say butter, but I'm gonna change it to souffle.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
All
Wait a
right.
second, that Juke said that.
Yes. Any bad jokes I make come out of Jukes' mouth. 100% canon. If I play any other characters and they make a bad joke, that's still Jukes popping his head into that campaign.
Still Jukes.
Alright, so it is the Dretch's turns.
Or can I do my reaction because it just died?
Yes, absolutely. And you'd have to do the advanced version because you would need to move.
Okay. Well, actually, do I know? You know how we entered the Citadel and like it reinvigorated us?
Yeah.
Do I know that I will be reinvigorated again outside of this memory, or is that a one-time?
So you guys would probably guess that your physical bodies are still standing in the Citadel. So probably not, but you don't know.
Okay. That's I don't want to use it on stuff, but it doesn't matter. No, I won't do my reaction. You could do the thing.
Okay. So I think one is going to stay and attack the girl. I think the other ones are going to move around.
They also need to make wisdom saves for their spirit guardians.
Yes.
Oh shit, Spirit Guardians. Spirit Guardians invalidates Hypnotic Pattern.
Oh,
So, Hypnotic Pattern ends if they take damage. Which they do, whether or not they make the save against Spirit Guardians.
they'll take minimum. Even if they take minimum damage, it would still count. Yeah.
It would still negate Hypnotic Pattern. I didn't even think about that.
But it did get them. It might get them more away from.
Oh, actually, sorry. The ones who failed might not be able to even do anything. Sorry. With Hypnotic Pattern on their turn, Oh, but they would take the... Sorry, let's
They
do it...
take damage from Spirit Guardians at the beginning of their
Yeah,
turn.
so let's do that first. And then that would snap them out of it, and then they'd be able to do stuff. Yeah. So
Well-
I don't think Jukes actually accomplished anything then.
Well, Jukes kept them from making reactions as Souffle went to the one over here.
Yes.
So
And
it's still
it
something.
might get this might get them away from her.
All right. So I will make the 5 wisdom saves. DC 16?
16. Say DC is 15.
15. Okay, they all fail.
Hell yeah.
Damage?
And it is. I would cast it, so that's 3d. Right? 48. Sorry, 38 was where it was. 48. Not
They
bad.
take 14 each.
Oh, they're not vulnerable to it. Damn it.
This one's dead.
Nice.
Combat cleric doing work.
Alright, I'll take the eyes off in a second when it's not my turn. So, now they'll move... well, that one's dead now. So we'll do that. Okay.
Hey,
So,
this works.
so the one that died was the one that was probably going to stay on her. So that's good for you guys. So it's
Absolutely.
just going to be 2 to Bakram, 2 to Azra. Well, 2 attacks each, so 4 and 4. But yes. Oh, but you guys are really close together. Oh well. I just don't like their other thing. I'd rather attack 8 times.
That sounds rude.
Okay, so we'll start with Bakram. Bakram AC.
18.
1, 2. 2 will hit normally, and the last one will crit.
Ooh. Alright.
So that's that. And then Azra, what's your AC? 24?
24.
All 4 miss.
Incredible.
Alright, let me do damage to...
Azra is a blur of shield and blade.
How much am I taking?
Yes.
You are... 21
That's
damage.
21? Alright.
And that's including the crit already, yeah.
And plus an extra 5.
But the
Yeah, I
damage
think-
would take you out of your hypnotic, so you are now no longer in it.
And I keep my concentration because con save.
Alright, that is their turns. Eris.
Okay. I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Ooh, spicy.
Yeah. Because I want more speed, because I'm so slow. So fucking slow for some reason. I'm gonna go right here. I'd have advantage, right? I'm gonna go right here.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I go there. I'll just hit with my glaive. This is a 10 hit.
10 will miss.
Okay. And then, actually, no, I wouldn't be there. I'd be here, because it's a 10-foot view. And, yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Alrighty. Azra, you now have an advantage to the left.
I would like to fuck things up.
He doesn't have advantage, right? Oh, I'm sorry.
No, he would be... oh, that's a good point. Fuck. You have advantage
He's not
because of your
adjacent.
glaive, but...
It isn't her threatened reach.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm sorry, was that a yes or a no?
That was a yes, yeah.
Beautiful. I would love to attack it with advantage, please. That is a 22 to hit.
Yep.
How's this one looking before I hit it?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm gonna pop a second level smite onto this guy. I have some packs lost to burn through.
Mm-hmm.
And it is a fiend, so that is 48 damage. Whoa! That is 39 damage to this guy?
Dead.
Beautiful.
And you hit Gorgoth.
That's a special treat for you, Gorgoth.
Gorgoth sucks 2 souls up through a straw.
2?
Oh, because he sucked the one from earlier up. It was farther away, so it took it time to get there.
No. Azra's blade did not strike that one down.
Oh, yeah.
He could not take it.
I forgot. It's only ones that you kill. Yeah, so
It's
it only
I kill.
Mm-hmm. So yes, he just sucks up the one.
Cool. So these two, how are they looking? Neither one's bloody yet, is that right?
They're both looking good.
Cool.
In fact, none of the remaining ones are bloodied, yeah.
I would like to move here, which will provoke an attack from this guy.
And it will do it. You know what'd be cool? You know how like some creatures have that action ability? It'd be cool if they could take that as a reaction instead of their opportunity attack. That'd be pretty neat.
I don't agree.
But hey, nat 20 on the opportunity attacks. That's pretty cool.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, cleric's right here, buddy.
Are you fucking kidding me?
But it won't do much. It's all good. You take 12 whole damage on that crit.
Alright, that's only 5 actual damage to my hit point.
I will need a con save of 10.
Yo, absolutely. Let me see something. Okay, I actually got 1 more temp HP from that last kill.
Okay.
So I took 4 damage from that hit, but I will need a DC 10 con save.
Yep, you maintain concentration.
Nothing scares me in this world more than concentration saves on haste. Alright, next attack against this guy.
If you had failed it, I guess you could call that move away a hastily made decision.
12 damage.
12 damage, got it.
And third attack.
It is now bloodied. Nat 20, there you go.
Natural 20.
Yep.
It's bloody now.
It's bloodied right now.
I want to smite it. I'm burning through a lot of spell slots. And these are not big enemies, and there is that Hellhound and whatever the good goddamn this thing is.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a slot to me, and I'm scared.
It's yeah, you guys knew from the memory, like the narrator, that it was a Hezru.
That? I would like to complain to someone about that critical hit. I rolled a 1 on both of those.
So that's 9 damage.
I would like to complain to someone about that.
You should pray to your drow god. Goddess.
This Dry has fully abandoned.
Yes, exactly.
That's 9 damage, I guess. That's less than I got on my ordinary hit.
I only help pure of heart drow.
I know for a fact this is not true. I know for a fact this is not true. Also, ow. I have been trying to save an entire city full of people in Avernus. This is the things I get.
First time?
Cool. I guess that's Azra's turn then.
Alright.
I do feel chipped.
Alright. Is Hookcake gonna give the help action or do anything?
Is Bakram still...
So, Bakram and Azra are both going to have advantage on this middle one, but if you wanted to give, like, say, on the southern one here, or this northern one, and then Eris or Jukes could maybe hit one of those two.
Alright, so, Hookcake, just flies annoyingly around this one.
I didn't see you poke. Oh, okay, gotcha. The northern one.
I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you.
Yep. Okay. So yes, if anybody attacks the northern one, they will have advantage. All right. Bakram.
Well, they both have advantage now, and he hasn't taken near as much damage as the rest. So, focus on the bigger thing.
You would have heard them discussing that you already had advantage with this one, so he was trying to help Eris or Jukes. So you're taking advantage.
I didn't. No, we won't start with him because then Spirit. Yeah, we'll go. Regardless, still advantage. So. Oh.
A 15 will hit.
Oh.
And it is dead.
Nice.
Oh, so now I turn the other attack to the north regardless.
Mm-hmm. With advantage.
Ooh.
17. Oh, 17 will hit.
Did my math wrong. Okay. Ooh.
For 17 damage. It is now bloodied.
I get damage rolls like that.
And finally, spiritual weapon. No, wait, that one's supposed to be advantage. Whatever the first one is. 19.
Okay. 19 will hit.
Or 8.
Okay. It's now fucked up. Jukes will give a bardic to Eris, just going in line. Ooh, I kind of like this one. Eris, you'll appreciate this flying and stuff. Why are air elementals the best to do business with? I'll pretend that you said what. He'll respond with, all the trade winds.
That is a saying about fortunate business dealings. And also wind and air elementals. Okay. This is funny, yes.
And then I'm just gonna go with a. God, I don't want to waste any spells. That's the thing. It's always a thing.
Yes, so many spells.
I do have so many spells, though. That's a fair point. I'm gonna go with Tasha's hideous. Not to waste because we're almost.
Hideous laughter on the Hellhound.
What's the range on hideous laughter?
I don't know.
Let's find out. Only 30 feet, but I can 100% move forward. 30, and then... No, I'm way too far still. 65, so no. But, do I have anything else I can cast on the Hellhound that is around a range of 60 or so?
Maybe a command for a grovel? Boy, heal!
Command range of 60, so still out of range. Do I have anything that's higher than 60?
Hypnotic power.
Yeah, Hypnotic Power is 120. So he could cast that on the Hound.
I mean, I was planning on charging that way.
Even better, it's a 30.
And it has rolled at the same time.
Yes. So he's gonna. He's 100% gonna do that. So yes. So the Hezru and the Hellhound need to both do Wisdom saves. The Hellhound got a nat 1. The Hezru also failed. So they both are now distracted by like these disco lights that are emanating from the Zariel statue. I'm running out of glow sticks, guys!
That is not a problem I ever imagined having.
All right. So that is. Oh, Jukes would.
Bachram used up his bardic, I think.
No. But he still has to tell a joke to trigger the hypnotic pattern.
Wait, I didn't use my bardic. I said I was going to save it to see how the battle.
Oh,
remember?
you did. That's right. Apologies.
Oh, that's pretty good. What did the alchemist say when his girlfriend dumped him?
I do not know.
I can change!
Is that a Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde joke?
No, it's the alchemists change things from one form of matter to another. They change gold into lead or lead into iron.
Oh, yes, that is true.
They transmute, so they change.
I know little of alchemy.
Okay. If you knew about alchemy, I think that's a really funny one, actually.
It probably is. I believe in you.
All right. All right. You know what's funny? I thought of Jukes as like a comedy bard before I named him Jukes, and Jukes sounds like jokes. Wasn't on purpose. All right, Marcus.
Okay. Let's see.
Give us some classic souffle wackiness.
There are 2 left, or you can move towards the Hellhound.
Well, I think Souffle has learned her lesson about charging in alone.
I'm glad to hear that.
I'm glad one of us has.
Yeah, Bakram's been here longer than you, and he hasn't learned that lesson.
Souffle also hit like 3 times in a row in that one tank fight.
All right, yeah, you have advantage.
Okay. And here I go. I'm kind of nervous.
Oh, 16 will hit.
Okay, I got real silent. Oh, God.
No, it just took a second for it to load. So that is
I was letting me stew in my mess.
27 will kill it.
Fuck yeah.
1 left, but there's no way to get advantage on it.
Yet.
Also, you already moved 20, so yeah, but you could bonus action dash and all that.
Yeah. I shall bonus action dash. And do a booming blade on it.
I shall now do a crime on this one.
Oh, who used their bardic? Was that Souffle?
Yeah, I used mine.
Okay, I'll take your flag off. All right, and then booming blade, 22 hits for 12 damage. It is now bloodied for an 11 additional damage.
And it's not dead yet.
Not yet. It is fucked up.
Alright.
Am I dead on this next turn?
All right, it is now their turn. It's going to make a wisdom save against Spirit Guardians. It is going to pass. So it'll take half of whatever your damage is.
Not bad.
So it'll take 9 damage. It is on death's door, but not quite dead.
Die.
All right. Eris, can you finish this?
Finish him.
That's the sound of the dog fighting the hyena, just so you know. Is Gray here?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. We will come back to Gray. Azra. Can you finish this?
Yes. Because I have advantage against this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And it was Death Door, you said?
Yep.
That...
15 would hit.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah, remember I had the same reaction.
Yeah, these guys have
you're
worse
right,
AC
you're
than
right.
the Knolls.
You're right. God, another one on my damage. Why does God hate
Do you
me?
use Smite?
I do not smite.
You kill it. Describe that last kill.
Nice. Oh shit, I killed another one. God damn it.
I appreciate it, Azra.
I will give you this. I was being a little bit of a shit. Azra is going to stab his spear directly through its middle, like it's lunging for Souffle when it's pinned to the ground like a butterfly by Azra's spear, and its entire physical form is sucked into the lance.
Best not to use a butterfly metaphor when dealing with a fairy.
Well, fortunately, Azra did not say that out loud.
I kill you like a butterfly!
It is a good thing Souffle cannot hear you say that. I do get 9 temporary HP.
Alright.
Those D6 are cooperating at least. God damn.
I will now take out the Dretches from the initiative, and I will roll the Hellhound and the Mastiff in initiative.
Holy shit, I can flank it with the Mastiff on my turn still. Assuming the Mastiff is friendly to me, but I assume that it's not possible.
The Mastiff is friendly,
also
yes.
hostile to the Hellhound. Like, whether or not it's friendly to me, it's hostile to the Hellhound. That's
yes.
So Azra's a fucking lightning bolt across the battlefield as he makes it to the Hellhound.
Yeah.
The Hellhound's hypnotic pattern.
Yeah.
Do I want to hit it now? I've only used one action so far, but that was from my attack action. So I have the extra action. Do I know when they are in the initiative order?
Oh, I would say, too, I'm describing it as a Hellhound. It's technically an Abyssal Hound because they're demons, but you get it.
It's all hell. It's all hell.
Oh, what was your question?
Do I know when it is in the initiative order?
I haven't done it yet, so 1 second.
Sure.
There's that. There's that. And we're at the top of the initiative, so that is perfect. I turn. It looks like the Hellhound is pretty slow, is the idea you would get, in terms of its... You wouldn't know it's initiative, but you would see that slower.
Sure.
The Mastiff is fucking fast. It is like dashing on its feet. It is very dexterous. It's on its paws of its paws. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you.
So I have no reason to think the Mastiff is not going to keep punching the shit out of this Hellhound.
Oh yeah, and the Mastiff is going to be able to go before the Hellhound. Yes.
Gotcha. I am going to go ahead and attack then because the Mastiff is knocked out of its hypnotic pattern anyway. Let me. Here's a question, Kyle. I started here, right?
Yeah.
Then I moved here for 10 feet, and here is 50 more. So I'm out of movement after that, so that's as far as I can get. That is going to be 2 more attacks on this thing.
Okay.
First is 18 to hit. I'll let that stand.
Let me check. 18 will hit.
That is going to be 12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Delicious.
And that is going to be a 23 to hit.
23, yep.
For 9 more piercing damage.
Got it.
That is going to be the end of Azra's turn.
Okay. Eris. Is Eris back? No. Marcus, who kick? We are attacking a giant hell hyena.
Let's see. Can Hoot Cake fly over to where Azure is? Yeah. Oh, just barely makes it. Hello? Did you hear anything I said?
I just heard you were moving Hookcakes, yes.
Okay, yeah, I said, I didn't realize that I kept muting myself. What I said is, Hookcake's gonna fly over, sit on Azure's shoulder, and give him the help action.
Okay. As we said, though, the help action from a familiar does work on the enemy, not the creature. So it would be a help action against the Hellhound.
Okay. Alright then.
Okay. So there's that. Eris. Still not yet, probably. Cool. Just gonna put her down at her regular turn then. Okay, so Mastiff. Mastiff is... Shoot, that's a waste then. Oh well. Can the help action just choose not to trigger if, like, the Mastiff has... No, I don't think so, right? Yeah, I don't think so. So, the Mastiff will attack... So that is... that. With advantage. So that's going to miss. So that is the Mastiff. Does the Mastiff have multi-attack? I don't think so, right? No, it doesn't. So that's the Mastiff's turn. Bakram.
Eris is back.
Oh, okay. So, no big deal. We missed your turn, but you can take it now.
So what's the thing that happened? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to be...
That's okay. We killed the Dretches. We saved this woman. And then now there is a giant hell hyena attacking a giant dog. And so we're trying to save the dog and kill the hyena.
How far am I? I can get up to it.
And if you attack the hyena, you would do so with advantage.
Oh. Okay.
Because Hootcakes gave the help action.
I'm going to cast Hold Monster.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Wisdom of 17.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage, got it.
Eris. That's a concentration spell.
Which means you would lose haste.
Oh.
So you probably want to do something else.
Right. Oh no.
Good
I'm
job.
so sorry, but I don't want commenting that like a turn after you do it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, by the way, Eris, you lose your next turn.
Yeah, good
It's
point.
okay. No, I just completely forgot about that. I would also probably lose concentration because I would be like lethargic or whatever.
Well, yeah, you would switch concentration, then you would also lose your next turn because of the lethargy part. Yeah, but yeah, if you just cast like a spell that does a like attack spell, you would do with advantage because of Hootcakes.
Yeah, I can do that. I don't really have.
Yes, you did. Didn't you do a firebolt earlier?
I did firebolt, but that's like a cantrip.
Yeah, that's fine. You would still have advantage with your firebolt.
Like a solid 3 or 4 d10.
Yeah, and it would be with advantage.
Wait, am I? Wait. I moved 55 or 60 feet. Did you guys see? Do you remember?
I saw 55.
Okay, can I move like 5 feet closer if that's okay?
If you have the movement, sure.
Okay. Because if I'm hasted, I have double my movement, 60.
And then because of haste, you could have 2 attacks. So you could cast that cantrip twice, one with advantage, one straight, if you wanted to. Oh no, you can't. Does not let you?
Haste has very specific things you can do with its action, and cast a spell is not one of them.
Oh, that's even if it's an attack roll. Okay.
I mean, if you want to allow a cantrip to be used as a haste action, then that's something that you can do as the DM, Kyle. But rules, spell as written.
I wasn't planning on doing that.
Because here's the thing, guys. It does say additional attack, not additional. Weapon attack only. I get it. Yes, I see it. God, that seems silly to me.
Regardless, I think Eris said she wasn't going to do that.
Oh, you're not gonna do it anyway. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So, you said I have advantage on my firebolt?
Yes.
Is it because it's a hellhound? Do I know if it has advantage?
Well, no, you have advantage because Hootcakes.
Or it has immunity to fire, is what I'm trying to say.
Oh, good question. Oh, yeah, it would have immunity to fire.
It probably breathes fire and shit.
Would I know if it, okay, actually, I'll do...
You could change the element, though, as a sorcerer.
Yeah, I can do that. I'll do that.
And yeah, you know what? I'm the DM. I take out that parentheses weapon attack only. I think cantrips are also allowed as long as it's a spell attack. You couldn't do like a DC type one. You can do an additional attack roll. That's what I'm changing haste to say.
So Toll the Dead is out, but Eldritch Blast is in.
Yeah. Well, no, because Eldritch Blast is 3 attack rolls, and I said you could do. I said specifically, it now says you can do 1 additional attack roll. So
like Ray of Frost or Firebolt is okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Does 19 hit?
19 does hit. But you're right, JD. That does now complicate it. Where I'm like, oh, but it's this, but not that. But it's this, but not that. It's like, God damn it.
A little bit.
Do you want me to? I could just do an attack with my glaive. I really don't mind.
Well, let's just do the firebolt. The 19 hits, so it does do 13 damage. You change it to what type?
Lightning.
And then yeah, if you want to do your haste attack with the glaive with advantage, you could do that. Or not with advantage. You can do the haste attack with glaive. Yes.
Yeah, just because I don't.
Just make it simpler. Yeah.
21. Yeah.
I guess I'm not good enough to work at Wizards of the Coast. So yeah, that's 6 damage.
So many rules.
I'm like, I'll just make it a hard and fast this, except wait.
Wait, hold on. I now have 4 exceptions to my 1 rule.
It is now bloodied.
Nice.
And yes, your glaive does hit, so you do a total of 19 damage.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Bakram.
You already know what's going on. Action death.
You already know.
Bonus action charger. We're bringing that greatsword down.
Excuse me. With your dash, did you have any leftover movement? No, never mind. Dumb question. Ignore it. Well, yeah. Did you have any leftover movement?
See, I started from here. I have 5 feet.
Nope, never mind. Wouldn't you guys can't stand in the same spot as a large creature, so never mind. My idea would be something else, so forget it. You'd nat 20 anyway, so yeah.
Shit, alright, buddy.
I was trying to find any way. I was like, could you stand here? Or if you could make it across to here. Like, but yeah, 100%, yeah, nat 20.
I'm trying to decide. Do I want
Do
to use
you
one of my
want to
charges
just
or not?
decapitate this bitch?
It's only bloodied, so you totally could finish it off with a smite. Probably.
That's the thing, though.
Or you could 9 live stealer it.
Exactly. And I feel like that would make a bigger impression.
I will
And I
also
have
tell
to
you, it
charge.
only uses the charge if it fails the save.
Oh.
So if it passes the save, you don't use the charge up.
Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah.
It's very nice that way. But its charges also never regain.
Exactly. But I do have 3.
5?
I have 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, I got it, and I only had 3 charges on it when I got it. So.
Gotcha.
Clock.
You know what? No, I am going to use one because I still have 2. I'll save those for something important.
Okay.
Zariel.
Alright, what's the save on that? Except you guys aren't supposed to be killing Zariel, you're supposed to be knocking her out.
Potato, potato.
Okay,
That doesn't work. That's
it actually has more than 100 hit points. No, I'm kidding. Okay, DC 15 con save. It is decent at con.
Ooh.
It does pass.
Fuck!
I mean, like, it was worth a shot, absolutely.
Oh, well. At least I
Nothing
didn't-
ventured, nothing gained.
Yeah. And it's not wasted.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Still rolled damage, though.
Roll that crit damage. 23 damage.
And I have plenty of spell slots, so let's tack a 2nd level smite just to be spiteful.
I would, if you want, you could always apply the smite to your crit if you're going to smite one of the 2, and I would just let you smite on the first one. Just
Let
make...
you have smote.
Because you don't have to choose between the 9 lives feature and your smite, so you could use the smite on the first. If you're going to smite on one of your 2 attacks, you might as well smite on the first.
Yeah, that's what I was...
He's giving you a lot of grace there. Take it.
Yeah, that's what I was, that's what I'm going with.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're still on the first attack.
You're still on the first attack. For some reason, I thought you'd already rolled your second. And I'm like, wait, do you want to go back? I apologize. You haven't actually rolled for your second attack yet. Okay. Then you're good. I'm an idiot. Good job, Bakram.
You're not. Don't say that about yourself.
So, Bakram, yes.
No one.
Roll your infinite dice smite.
1d4000.
4d 1,000.
Hey, let's,
No, it'd be infinite d 8s or whatever.
Infinity d1s.
Yes.
so let's see, that's...
It is a
4d8.
fiend, so it's double the fiend part too, yeah.
Yeah, 4d8.
So 8d8.
8d8.
Jeez.
And there's the other half.
For 34 additional damage. Bakram, describe how you murdered this hell hyena.
So, since it was with that, he starts from back here, gets himself in a good old sprinter stance, takes off with the sword dragging behind him, and then right as he hits, probably right underneath the neck, he brings it all the way up and cuts clean through. With a nice little flash to give it a little razzle-dazzle.
You gotta give it the razzle-dazzle.
And as you do so, because you crit, the Mastiff licks you on the face and just... Not just, he licks your whole body, foot to forehead.
There's just so much tongue.
That's the little bugger. He did a good job. Good
Its
job.
tongue is clearly the size of your body.
Good dog.
Alright, so with that I will remove the hyena from initiative, and I will now place the Hezru demon into
Honestly,
initiative.
incredible and also terrifying.
It's how I do, baby. It's how
I do think Bakram is my best friend.
Juniper would be...
Nobody tell Juniper that.
Yeah, Juniper would hate that!
Don't worry. They'll see the street.
Alright, so that... Bakram, anything else? You have another attack, right? Did you use... You had only 5 feet left, so you really can't do much against the
Yeah, I was
Hezru.
gonna say, it's useless.
Okay. Jukes... is, I think, gonna have to dash, because he's too far. Eventually, he's gonna have to do stuff, so...
Unfortunately, I can't
Jukes has bonus action, which will be his Bardic. I think Souffle is the only one that doesn't currently have one. So, he will Bardic Souffle. Which... Marcus, you here?
I'm here.
Okay. Hey, Souffle, how did the peasant react when his flock was attacked by a dire wolf?
I do it.
It really got his goat.
Oh my god.
Because it got all of his goats because it ate his flock.
Mm-hmm.
I think I only have a couple of turns left.
And that is Jukes' turn. Alright, Souffle.
Not gonna get there in time.
We are looking at this giant frog demon thing.
Do we know for a fact it's a Hezro? Does it match the description of the other Hezros we fought previously?
Yes. And the narrator, like when you were... Not the narrator. When you guys did your history checks and you knew about this battle from the past, you knew that a Hezru is what attacked the temple.
Gotcha.
Watch out for its stench. It's not going to help you at all, but just be aware that it's a thing.
Oh, actually, would any of you... No, none of you were close enough. Okay. Thank you.
Not yet.
Not yet, indeed.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action dash to over where Azure is.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna dash and then I'm gonna dash and then take my regular movement and then I'll be over to where Azure is.
Yes. And then are you going to actually action dash to get to the Hezru?
It is hypnotic patterned, right? So it's not an immediate threat.
That's fair.
Just so that Souffle remembers that.
Okay. So I'm going to go over here. Do I want to attack it yet? No, I don't. I'm going to use for my action to... I think I'm going to give Hoot Cake some Dragon Breath.
There's only one enemy left, so bear that in mind in your decision making.
Okay, alright then, no. Okay, yeah, you're right. I probably still want to do that. But I don't want to go over there yet, not by myself.
Well, even with the 30 feet, you can't make it to him, so you might as well make movements to him, but that's up to you.
Okay.
Because, like, you could only make it to underneath the statue anyway.
Oh, okay, well, knowing that. I guess, like, right here, right?
Yeah.
And...
That would be movement, bonus action, and action.
Alright, so that's gonna be it then for me.
Okay. Azra.
I am going to... Let's go ahead and get over there. So, hypnotic pattern ends when they take damage or when someone uses an action to wake them up. If I take a shove action to knock it prone, does that wake it up from...
Yes, because shove is a type of attack.
But it doesn't do damage.
Does it specifically say they have to do damage?
It says whenever they take damage,
oh, okay.
or when you specifically use an action to wake them up.
Then yeah, I guess the shove would not do that. Yeah, you're good.
That seems very stupid and I love it.
Yeah, it's very D&D rules, I guess.
I'd love to move here.
Yep.
Do I make a con save of some sort?
Yes, because you've moved within its thing, so yes. Please make a con save.
That is a 15.
That just barely passes. You get the sense that, like, the smell, the stench almost got to you.
Almost overwhelmed my senses.
Yes.
Fortunately, I've spent many decades ingesting solid drow potpourri for just such an occasion.
Actually, the people told you that it was potpourri. It was actually not, but...
No, Azra does not want to know what it is. It was a hazing thing they did to him back in the military. He doesn't like to think about it.
It was definitely poop. You were definitely eating poop.
Okay, did we have to do that?
I'm sorry. No, it's not. It's not.
I would like to take the shove action, knock it prone.
Okay.
That is a nat 1 on athletics.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
Okay, I assume its athletics acrobatics roll is higher than a nat 1. Because it doesn't matter what it is, I got a nat 1.
Exactly.
I would like to try that again, please.
Sure. You can do it as many times as you have attacks.
How's a 17 looking?
Alright, and that is contested. Let me do his.
Yes.
He passes.
Really?
Yeah.
Kyle.
Does he get... Wait, as incapacitated, does he have a negative to saving throws or anything?
No, it says he can't take actions or reactions, but this is a contested... Actually... Shit. You told me that I didn't succeed, so I can't use Bardic Inspiration on this.
Oh. Yeah, because you were pretty confident a 17 was going to...
I was pretty confident a 17. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so haste, I can attack to do one weapon attack. can I substitute that weapon attack for a third shove attempt?
You're not a monk, so your fists do not count as weapons. So based on me saying earlier, never mind the cantrip thing, I think we're just going to stick with the actual text because Kyle decides that homebrewing things are hard.
That's totally fair. I think that's a fair decision.
But based on your ruling in the other campaign, if you were a monk, your fist could count as a weapon for a shove.
Too bad I'm not a monk.
If you're a tavern brawler, it works too.
Oh shit! That means that a monk with haste could take an extra punch. Because their punch is a weapon.
100%.
Their punch is a weapon. Yeah.
But
only by
rules as written.
Rules as written,
they
no.
wouldn't be able to, which is very stupid.
But mine and your ruling, yes.
I don't know that I can use my extra haste action for anything then, because I don't... Oh, it's not the initiative order, Kyle.
Did I not?
I don't see
Oops. Okay, well luckily you're at the top, so it doesn't super matter, but I will add him now. Thank you.
Bafflingly, I am somehow at the top.
Oh, it rolled real good. It's going to go right after Hoot Cake.
Stupendous. I'm glad that I'm not doing damage this turn then.
You could though, because you wanted to keep awake for a full rotation. Yeah,
I wanted to keep it asleep for a full rotation.
That's right.
I wanted to knock it prone and then grapple it, so that we'd all get that constant advantage on attacks.
Yeah.
But shit, man, this thing's athletics is nasty. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
Actually, no. I would like to move here, so that to like spread my aura as far as possible. So when people get into its stench radius, my aura is available.
Okay.
I will use my haste to dash to do that.
Oh, hey, good
That
news.
is the end of my turn.
Good news. You guys notice the hyena seems interested in you guys, and he will continue with you.
The hyena?
Sorry, not the hyena, the mastiff.
Oh, okay. Like, we killed that hyena. We killed that bitch dead.
No, that's a dumb idea.
I have to add something to the initiative.
Oh, no.
It's not going to be literally these barn animals, but I'm going to use these barn animals to market.
What's up with the barn animals, Kyle?
Because I mentioned
What's up with the barn
I mentioned that all people and animals fled, so I wanted to represent both the human inhabitants of town and the animal inhabitants of town.
Gotcha.
And so
that's incredibly goofy, and I really do love it.
To be fair, as a farmer, you probably want to get your livestock out of the way.
Oh yeah, no, that is your livelihood right there, my friend. You need that for things.
What is your dex, Azra?
My dexterity is... It's not high. It's like a 12?
Okay, 1 second.
13.
Okay, it goes before you.
Oh, the farm animals have higher dex than
I
do?
said it's not the farm animals. I'm just using the farm animals as a bookmark. Okay.
Okay, concern.
Alrighty. So, okay, so, but that won't happen now because you went, and so you did your thing, and then now it's Who Kicks.
I attempted to do my thing. I wouldn't call it doing my thing. There was a definitive attempt.
There was an attempt.
Boy, howdy.
Marcus, does Souffle fly closer and do anything?
You mean Who Kicks?
I'm on my third glass of chocolate milk.
Totally, definitely just Chucky milk.
The bottle is now empty.
Oh god.
I've been there.
Yeah, it's gonna go right there. And that's it, I think.
Are you going to give the help action against this creature?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Alright. It is now the creature's turn, but it doesn't get to take actions or reactions.
I love having a bard with hypnotic pattern. Why hasn't Juice been doing that this whole time?
Because I don't want Jukes to be OP, and so I only have him help when necessary.
You gave us a full caster as a DNC. That's on you, baby.
I don't know. I always thought of a bard as like a half caster.
They get 9th level spells.
That's fair. Yeah, you're right. All right. It was really just what class did I want to play, and so that was all there was.
That's the most relatable thing I've heard today.
Like the only, specifically the only reason Foos is a paladin is because I wanted to try a paladin.
Oh, that's so valid, Kyle. Anyway,
that's the only reason my paladin in my Saturday game's a barbarian. I just never played it. When a multi-class.
All right, so it can't do anything on its turn. So that's that. Does it? Wait, it doesn't get to make a wisdom. Wait, let me look at hypnotic pattern. It doesn't get to try again. No. Okay.
No. That's really good about him. Any damage knocks it out.
Yes.
But otherwise, they don't get any kind of repeated save.
Okay. It's the Mastiff's turn.
Oh, good.
I think the Mastiff is going to attack with advantage. Let me look at the Mastiff's move.
I mean, that's fair, I think. We can't really stop the Mastiff, and it's not like... It's already taken its action, so I'm not mad about that.
Mastiff has a movement of 40 feet. Yeah, I can definitely get there.
Oh, him's a speedy boy.
20, 30, 20.
I don't suppose the Mastiff could knock it down.
With the shove action? I don't think the Mastiff is smart enough to do that. If you want to, like, use your free action to verbally say, like, hey...
I would love, like, command it. Good boy! Knock him down!
Do an animal handling check.
Oh, no! Do I have to?
Yes.
Oh, no. Hey, guys. This ain't gonna go well.
You have a bardic.
But I have a bardic inspiration.
You do. Oh, it's a
The animals don't like assholes.
No. I'm tempted to just have the Mastiff attack you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Come on.
I'm just kidding. So, it's going to just...
growl at me, though. It does growl threateningly at
It's
me.
like...
What the fuck? What the fuck?
It does not like you. It does not like you, Azra.
You lick Balkram and not me?
It's going to attack with advantage, though, because of Hoot Cake. That's a nat 20 on its attack.
Jesus Christ.
But unfortunately, it still only does 7 damage on a crit.
Oh my god.
Hey, he's trying.
But it also does the thing that dogs do, where it could knock it prone on the attack.
Oh shit.
Which could inadvertently do the thing that Azra wanted it to do in the first place.
100%. Maybe, just maybe.
So, the creature needs to make a DC 11 strength save.
I mean, the odds are not great.
Yeah, it has a +7 to DC. You don't know that, so I didn't say that out loud.
I mean, it's a large Hezro. Like, we can infer that Hims is a chunky boy.
Yes. It does pass, so it bites hard, but it does not take it down.
But now it's unhypnotic.
It is unhypnotic, and the help action has gone away. Alright, that is Eris.
Well, I admit these were not quite the climactic moment I was hoping it would be, but that's okay.
Okay. So it's alive now, yeah.
It's awake, yes.
Yeah, it's fully in play.
Okay. This is great, guys. This is
Ribbit!
so...
Ribbit! Ribbit!
Goddamn. Okay.
How dare you mock Croaky in this
I like how you guys barely met Croaky and you guys like are defending him.
Koki is a team member and a friend!
way? Except for when he is a shithead, which is often.
Astra at this point, who's just giving out best friendships, is like, Croaky's my best friend!
Like candy! I know that it motivates people! That's gonna end your concentration, Eris.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the funny thing. It's gonna end it, and it's gonna become like a toad for a second, and it's like, yeah.
The lethargy will not break your concentration.
Huh?
The lethargy will not break your concentration.
Oh, it won't?
No.
Okay, then I'll just do it.
You will have to skip a whole turn, but yes.
I mean, I doubt you guys are gonna need me if this succeeds.
That's fair.
Just make it into a tiny toad. And it has disadvantage.
You are no longer hasted. You are now. What's am I gonna put up to make you like slow on the next turn? We're gonna go with like a clock.
Oh,
All right, so it's gonna do a DC 17 Wisdom save.
with disadvantage.
All right.
With an extra helping of fuck you.
It does fail.
Yeah, it's a toad.
You turning it into a toad?
Yeah, toad. Tiny toad.
What up, what up? What up, what up?
Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit.
Ares is gonna
Ribbit.
tell Azra, you should pick that up before the dog eats it.
I plan to.
Or if
I
it eats it, it's gonna be in its stomach.
think. How long does polymorph last?
An hour.
I think we can exit initiative.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I was gonna charger it too.
Okay, 1 second.
Well, if we reduce it to 0 HP, it's gonna pop back into being a Hezro, so watch out.
So the door opens, and this woman comes out, who I just now realize I think is Angelina Jolie as an elf.
Azra's gonna pick up the little frog and stick it in his handy haversack.
Okay. Oh, just so you guys know, out of character, the thing that was like the 21 initiative or whatever, was kind of a legendary action where he could try to barge the doors in, and then if he did, he could then proceed to murder the people inside the temple. So,
Oh, fuck.
I was right to be worried. Okay.
okay, yeah, you guys see a church just filled with animals and people, and this priestess, and she'd be like, "Oh, thank you. Oh, that was we were so afraid. Just oh my gosh, I mean." And just as she starts to thank you, swirls of mist form around the party. Rainbows appear in the sky, and then darkness covers everybody as we move to the next map / memory.
Oh, there's another one. I'm so scared.
Let's go.
I have a really somber song playing on my ears.
Let's see here. I have all these tokens on the fucking GM layer, and I don't remember which ones are which.
Oh no, Kyle!
Okay, so I just need to Google this term so I can see what the fuck this is. Oh man, I fucked up real bad, didn't I? Okay. I feel bad. Okay. Oh, actually, we only have 4 minutes left, so I think with the mist forming and the party being moved to the next memory, which is also in this town, I'll just read you what happens. A chorus of you guys appear back in this town. Just a little bit later. Like a couple days later, a chorus of screams rises up as people, sheep, and pigs scamper through town, chased by a demon with a lower body of a great serpent and the upper body of a 6-armed gnoll, clutching a wicked sword in each of its clawed hands. I actually can show you the token too, because I know what it looks like. So, let me move it from the GM layer. You guys see this. Oop, I moved to the map layer. Good job. You guys see this thing over here, just full on like attacking people and attacking animals. It looks like this. It's a snake on the bottom and a gnoll on the top.
Oh, is that the fucking Noel Merilith?
It's a Merilith. Yes, good job.
I hate that.
And as the Merilith attacks the town a couple days after the previous attack, that's where we'll end today's session.
We've got to get this town evacuated. My god.
So is there just are they throwing these fuckers in the ground? I don't get it.
Well, you know that Yenogu is just throwing things at the town until the town dies.
Shit.
Like,
I mean,
damn,
I guess
they
being
insult his favorite band or
single-minded.
something?
What?
they insult his favorite band or something? That's a lot of spite for a tiny town.
Oh, I moved the whole...
Yinogu is not a god known for tactical decisions. Shit.
Well, there's a reason. Like, now that the town is protected by Lathander and Zariel, I think there's a personal grudge against the town.
Yeah, like I said, this is just spiteful.
Yeah. Yep. And this is in wave 2. This is just the first creature in wave 2. So, all right.
I would like to pose an important question to everybody.
What's up?
So, how are we feeling about that sword?
Yes, out of character. You guys are welcome to talk about the Sword of Zariel and who's going to pick it up and who's going to have their mind wiped and all that stuff.
I feel like it's within both Azra and Bakram's characters to claim the sword.
Question is, are you willing to box Bakram over? Because he'll knock your ass out.
I would almost argue Eris has cut this whole game. Eris has been like, I want to do something drastically different. You know, you keep saying you want to go evil. Maybe it's grab the sword and go completely good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I was thinking. It's like, oh, these are all good people who have good things going for them. I'm a shit person with a shitty family. What is the thing that could redeem myself?
Yeah.
And Eris erasing herself is what I think would be the most thing.
Yeah.
But I don't want, if someone else wants it, I don't want to be like, oh, I'll take it.
And I want to see Gray play a goody two-shoes. Like,
I never do. I've never played a goody two-shoes. I've always been, like, kind of cunty and bitchy all the time.
Marcus, is there any part of Souffle that would grab the sword? No?
There's not very many self-sacrificing people here at the moment.
Well, the thing is that, like, Azra would accept it as a sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he's a soldier. He does what is necessary for the war effort. And he views this, like, I think that at this point, Azra views himself as a lost cause.
Mm-hmm.
He fully expects to die during this endeavor. And I think at a certain point with what's happening with Gorgoth, he thinks he deserves to die. So I think he views the blade as, like, a potential for sacrifice and absolution for him. Like, something that might help the world forgive him for what he's done. That being said, if Bakram actually legitimately wants it, which I think is fully within Bakram's character, then I don't think Azra would fight him for it.
It's not that he would fight you for the chance to have it, it's more, he would knock your ass out so you wouldn't do that. He knows that and the way... Scourge Asimar very specifically said they're created, as opposed to just kind of a natural... They just have celestial origins.
Right.
So, in his mind, it's more of a... He's literally made to do this. He's another tool in a war that nobody gives a damn about because they don't realize it's happening.
You're a much more literal version of how Azra sees himself.
Yeah. I will say, though, that Bakram would be probably the least amount changed by the sword. I don't know if that's a pro in-universe, but it's also a con RP-wise, because it would be the... Yeah.
But RP-wise, it would be interesting to see him do that sacrifice thing just to have somebody else.
Yes.
So that the actions might not change, but the context and the way that they're performed definitely.
I will also add that, like, what we'll do in character is that if, like, next week, the other 3 missing people, Sachi, Helen, and Juniper, they would also make their way to the door from the tank and arrive at the same place and arrive in Idle Glen. So they also will have the option of taking the sword as well. I don't know if any of those 3 would take the sword, but yes.
I feel like Juniper would be willing to do it, but I think it's more of an Azra than a Bakram thing, where it's like, she would do it if she were the only person who could, but it would not be her choice. It would be a burden she would be willing to take.
Yeah.
I think we would have to physically force Helen or Sachi to take this.
Yeah, I figured.
I don't see either of them doing that willingly.
Oh, yeah.
What are Souffle's... I don't remember if we heard from Marcus. What are Souffle's thoughts on the sword?
Okay, so Souffle's thoughts is... Well... She's sort of like in the middle. She's trying to see like the pros and the cons of taking the sword. All she knows for sure is that, you know, she's had to do like things she's not what isn't proud of in order to like survive for the time she's been in like Avernus.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as so it's not a matter of whether or not she would take it, but whether or not she feels like even worthy of like touching such a thing.
Oh.
Oh wait, undo that.
Interesting.
Undo. There you go. Also, sorry, I just forgot to mention something. The Hezru's back too. So, sorry to mention.
Oh fuck! What? As like, there's a new Hezru, or
no,
one that
it's the same one. Basically, like out of character, the book says like whatever enemy was the last one defeated, it comes back, and so. Okay, sorry. Yeah, Souffle. Was there anything else?
So for her, I think I think she's really just she's highly considering it, but I think in like her mind she doesn't think she might like even be like worthy of like even like grabbing it.
I think that's fair. Very sad, but fair.
I'm sorry. No, yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have an idea how this argument will go down next session.
I hope it doesn't go badly. I hope it goes well. I hope it goes smoothly.
Well, that all depends on you.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay.
Well, not you specifically. You as in all of you.
Oh, okay, I get you. I thought you meant like me directly. I was like, oh.
No.
I was. Oh my god. Okay. Well, thank you guys for the session.
Yes, thank you for playing.
Yeah, thank you for the excellent session, Kyle.